Welcome back to another episode of the Fellas Podcast. I feel like these shorts are too short, bro. Like, look at this.
Yeah, you can see your fella's tattoo and you can see your as well.
Yeah, well, that's just because it's f***ing ginormous.
I'd actually love to see your
Yeah, you have seen it.
Have I?
Yeah,
Every time we go gym, I always try and catch a peek. You know?
Here's a fun fact. I don't actually know if I'm circumcised or not.
What
Guys,
does
this isn't in the script thing.
I don't even, what does that even mean though? How does he not know if he's not circumcised?
Is there a definite way that I can prove that I'm circumcised?
Well, have you got a foreskin?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
No, it's like kind of foreskin.
Oh, you know my foreskin's mad tight, man. It's an
Can I have a
ordeal
look?
to get that shit.
You want to have a look?
Can I have a look? Have a little peek.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. For a producer, you're talking a lot. Why don't you just fucking sit down here
Just
instead?
started.
Right, okay, well, you sit down here instead. I just feel like a producer role should be like chiming in at the right moments.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're the right one for the job.
Okay, I'm sure we'll get the right guy.
So would you? Right. So how like should I describe my cock to you?
Would you not show us?
Wait, Arthur, mic check.
Hello?
Oh,
Great
nice.
mic check.
Fucking hell, he's a lot better looking.
We're already rolling.
Yeah, we're rolling. Cheers. Right,
Just rolling like the miles after you get to sort of 5 miles in after the race and stuff. I've got curves.
we got rid of him, mate.
But we're done with that running shite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the conversation about my knob. Like, is there a test that I could do
Lads,
that would?
this is so brain rot. This is too brain rot now. Lads, seriously.
All right, well, come and sit. Come and
I've got a
right. You
girlfriend, by the
fucking
way.
What?
I've got a girlfriend. Just
right. Come and take a seat right now. You're not good as a producer either. You sit down.
I thought I nailed the vibes. Sorry.
Fucking hell, we actually might be doomed here for this producer role.
You forgot to bring up vegan cafes.
Yeah, you forgot the John Pork as well.
The John Port law. Right, can I just... Right, maybe you'll know the answer to this. Is there a test that I could do to check my...
Fucking hell. Where's Task Manager? I don't even know what this does, but way too many buttons here, you know. Oh, now then, boss.
as a producer, you just got to like... Just chime in at the right moment. Yeah, so just sit back, give us a few minutes to like
Yeah, you're
chat.
sweating it too.
I hear you.
Right, so what is like the definitive proof? How can I find out if my knob's...
If you've got a little piece, got a bit of piece of skid, what?
Bro, why are you mumbling whilst we're talking?
Sorry, my bad.
He's just streaming from up there.
chat's telling me, the chat's telling me to Alt F4. I don't know.
There's no chat. That's a doc, bro.
Oh, WRL in the chat right now. Cheers to the dono.
Can I just get a response
for the dono from the producer's crazy.
All right, look, you're gonna just sit back and produce this, all right?
Yeah, I'll do my too.
All right, so what's the definitive circumcision check? As a guy that's unsure,
How definitive what?
circumcision check. How do I know if I definitely am?
Circumcision check.
You've got a
Yeah,
little piece.
am I
don't know if you're
circumcised?
circumcised.
No, I don't know.
Cheers for the 20 bits.
Right, that's it. Come sit down.
Oh,
you get into the sack as well, bro.
20 bits.
I just did not understand the excitement of being a producer right there.
20 bits.
All right, look, Stan, you're just gonna have to fill the gap for now, all right?
I'm just going to shout for a bit.
Just you know what you're doing here, all right, bro? So just keep it quiet.
Anyway,
Anyway,
he's best clubber for today.
I like that.
Come on, Stan.
It's like you were growing a new prodigy in a lab somewhere.
But yeah, look, boys, we got the three. The three.
Stooges. What does that mean? What is a stooge?
Is that that's a
Christmas.
that's a Disney thing, isn't it?
The Christmas thing, like the Scrooge. Oh, Scrooge.
Scrooge, yeah. Stooge McDuck.
What?
All right, I won't give any Stooge lore
three
if you're
blokes.
not looking for it.
So is everyone here circumcised?
The three
No.
musky queers.
No, bro. That's a Christian thing, isn't it?
No, that's why I'm. Well, I don't want to go into it. I've been asking how I can find out. I might just
get it
Ask your
out.
I might.
parents.
That's a strange
There's
question
no
to
way
ask
that You
them.
don't know.
Well, they handle
how
your
wouldn't
cock
you
the
know?
most.
No, bro, I'm
can't
telling
tell if this is a
because
bit
I'm
or
not
you're being
sure.
serious.
I'm being 100% serious. I'm not sure, and I think asking your parents is a weird question.
Tell you what, with whatever foreskin you've got, can you like close it up and pee and fill it like a balloon?
Yeah. Fill it up in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Just it would be like it would be tight.
I think
He's got like a snood. It's not a full hood, but it's not.
It's a balaclava.
I think he's got a little tight number, bro.
Can I just say something, right? I got a little debate with my mates. So, like, none of my mates are circumcised, right? But they were saying sometimes I'll just leave it pulled back in their trousers and that's normal.
Sorry.
I don't think I'd be able to concentrate on any. That's all I'd think about.
Yeah, that's the that's
so
not fun.
sensitive.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah, I
know?
hate that. Nah, I hate the feeling of
Visually inspect
Yeah.
your penis. Visually inspect it. That's the only way. Oh,
What do you think I've been doing for fucking 30 years?
No, you're not.
Yeah,
You see
but
outside.
we will
Yeah.
know. We will know. So get it.
I
out.
might just actually just get like one
Well,
of
there's
the
only
boys'
one way to
opinions.
tell here. It just says visually.
Visually,
inspect
yeah,
your
but-
Yeah, let's do
so-
it.
Yeah, we
weird.
just gotta get it.
Nah,
shot
not right,
out,
not
man.
right now. But I'll send you a little.
That's
something.
not loaded, isn't it?
Yeah, that's for loaded.
You know what I've been looking
Fuck.
into? See if you can
His
put
penis.
snus under your foreskin.
Ooh.
Apparently it works, because you know what they say about the knob?
God, man.
It's the mouth of the lower body.
Is this how they say?
Who's saying that?
saying that?
It's been said. Someone said it.
Fancy a kiss?
Oh shit!
Oh, that's weird, bro. I was just joking.
Can you send a picture of your dick to ChatGPT? Because it analyzes.
Oh my god.
Bro, you're down bad if you're sending dick pics to ChatGPT.
Nah,
No,
they'll
but
be
to
honest.
find out if I'm fucking circumcised or not, that, you know, is a,
Have you seen all this AI stuff? Like AI is better at predicting breast cancer
yeah.
than like actual doctors. It might just be able to tell you if you're circumcised. Just send it a quick pic.
I sent a
And be
pic
like,
of
"How'd you do
the
that?
How
super
does it
drug ones.
detect your breast?
Wait, hold on, hold the phone.
Yeah, let's rewind
Wait,
on that.
one
Just
sec.
like the unique.
Was it just like Shazam it and just? See
Oh no!
What,
So
just
it was like
analyze it?
it was a proper scan.
Right, wait, we're just breezing past the fact that he said he sent a picture of his cock to Superdrug.
Yeah, because I had some shit in the end of my knob, and I was like, nah, what is this?
What the
To
fuck?
super
Just
dry.
wash it off, bro.
Nah.
Oh my god! I thought you meant super dry.
Nah, it was just,
Oh yeah, that's.
it was just a skin tag, but I was like, am I
How about this
nervous?
one of them
And
black
they
jackets?
replied saying, gonna need a better quality pic.
No, they didn't.
Couldn't get close enough
With the focus.
with the focus. Like, I didn't have a macro lens back then. That doesn't make it sound.
That's not good. No.
That's not good.
So what was it? Like a little growth?
Just a little skin tag, bro. I've got one
What's
here.
a skin tag?
Got one here as well.
Oh, so wait, have you got
I
a...
thought your cock was a skin tag.
Yeah, I just had a little skin tag on my knob.
Your guys
You
is-
freeze them off, right? They add like liquid nitrogen to get them
Yeah,
off.
I just kept it there as
I was gonna
personality
say.
trait.
Your guys' piece is pretty dark, like
Yeah.
compared to the rest of your body.
Yeah, it's mental. It's like it's tanning down there.
Yeah.
I think you meant to
Nah,
wash
not
it.
really.
My
Mine's about the
thing might
same.
have the pass, you know.
That's so crazy.
Is that valid or not? Is that running?
Just in terms of colour or
No,
any,
it's
any other aspect?
Can I say that?
That's the way you just.
Fuck's sake.
Oh shit.
When was the first time? When was the first time you realized that your cock's at finished growing? Or
still
because
going
I've still got my fingers crossed.
I said on this podcast, and I want to know from anybody else, and it sounds really weird, but I
see your
don't
cock.
remember having like a small cock. Like I feel like my cock's been no. I just mean no. I just feel like my cock's been the same size my whole life.
Nah.
Nah, my meat used to be tiny, bro.
Yeah.
And so wait, are you waking up one day going, it's grown a
I
bit?
think it's
today.
gradual, but I can speak from probably the latest bloomer here. Right,
Yeah.
like 4 years ago, I couldn't even see it, and now it's a serious rig. So something's happened.
This is what I mean. Like, you know, when you come back from school and you've had like a growth spurt and you're now the tallest bloke
Yeah.
in your year or whatever.
Oh, but
Do you get that with your piece?
My bit.
I don't think it's overnight.
I didn't grow into it. I've sort of grown out of it.
When did you lot stop wearing?
Look for a hand-me-down.
When did you stop wearing ball stranglers?
Why did you do this when you started?
You know, ball stranglers. When did you stop wearing them?
Oh, you got a bit of snot hanging out your nose. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking back.
Put on the sock. Yeah, you're good. Put on the sock.
Oh, shit.
Y fronts. When did we get rid of them? I was early. I
never
was
on
on
them.
boxers from.
No, I was
from
on
early.
them till like year 10, bro. I was getting bullied.
But are you a tight bocky? The loose bockies I can't get behind.
No, I'm a tight.
I don't like the term bocky,
That's cute.
so make a note of that.
I've heard your cock say worse.
Hey,
No, I was wearing Calvins in fucking nursery, bro.
were you?
I was up.
Weird flex.
I was just on that.
You're my
Bro, I
piece
had
is
them free backs from
non-existent.
early.
Yeah. Nah, they'd just be like, oh, let me change your nappy. I'd be like, nah, I've got Armani on.
All right, look, boys, we got to get onto an actual topic here because this is.
Trousers down low so you can see the waistband.
All right, we got to go with we got to talk about what everyone's talking about right now, which is the 100 men versus the one gorilla. So I need to know, first of all, just quickly, and then we'll discuss like the ins and outs.
Oh,
but
I'm
we
so
need to
passionate
discuss this,
about
right? Yeah, I've genuinely, everyone I've spoken to, it's been passionate.
Yeah.
Right. We'll start with you, AB. Who wins?
So I was immediately saying the 100 men, and then I put it into ChatGPT, and it said the gorilla smokes them. And then,
One gorilla smokes 100 men.
but now I'm seeing wildlife specialists say it would get too knackered. Is the issue?
Yeah, its cardio's
If it
not
had a
good
better
enough.
gas tank, it would smoke everyone.
What are you saying, George?
100% the men.
100 men.
I'd back
Yeah, the
100
men with these.
The average man, though, it's like what we're talking, like 5'8",
But
70
I-
kg.
I feel like it comes
3
into like
Don't think that's relevant.
how passionate they are about this. If they're
Yeah.
willing to put their life on the line for this,
Yeah.
100 men absolutely smoke it.
I reckon 20 nitties get the job done. You know what I mean? Just going at them, gouging the eyes out.
How many
That's
cats?
what the original tweet said, though, wasn't it? It was like, if all 100 men are locked in, then they can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't just be sending like 100 me's.
And the
up
gorilla-
I think the
Yeah,
gorilla
yeah,
wins.
yeah. You think?
It gasses out so quick though. Like, all
Yeah.
that muscle mass just.
I still think they smoke like
100
40
men's
men.
worth. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Maybe
good
60,
wave of 10,
60
20
left.
first
Yeah.
people. at
Yeah, because
least
that first
get-
swing, and also, who's taking that first run, man? Because someone's got to go head on.
Just got to
I'll
push
go.
someone in. But how big's the arena? That's a big thing.
I think it's home advantage for the gorilla. You've got to
think-
give him something.
How
here.
about like the
Imagine the
Coliseum?
field.
I think the
big
smaller the
field.
arena, the worse for the gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we
you're
can
forced
start.
to just
yeah,
be
you can start jumping off walls and shit and getting above the gorilla. You know, coming down like fucking
Oh my god! What if
from above.
they did what's Logan's new specialist subject? Not subject. Move.
WWE. Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you said
Especially
subject
good
one
one.
after that.
Yeah, and what is it?
Pull driver. The
Yeah,
pull.
the pulverizer.
Is it called a pole
It's
driver?
something pull something in it.
He just
The pulverizer, maybe.
Pulverizer. That's
That
it.
sounds
It's
cool.
it.
It is
That sounds fucking
pulverizer.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool if it's not.
It is. Yeah, it's the pulverizer.
I'd lube myself up, by the way. That
Right.
That's-
I don't think
What are you
that-
trying to do with this gorilla?
Yeah.
no, because like
Yo, how
look,
big are those
it tries
fingers?
it tries to grab me. Oh, I've just slipped out.
Yeah,
Or
that's not a
slipped
bad
in.
move. Oh, actually, right.
Ant-Man.
You know,
What about
uncontacted tribes.
Fingers in its ass as well.
How many of them would it take to get? Because if they're living around gorillas and that, they've probably got a little bit of. I reckon some tribes could do some damage, like 20 tribesmen.
Yeah,
I think
you
as soon
thought
as you
it
do
through,
that, you enter like a moral argument of why you're forcing these tribesmen to fight gorillas.
No, they want to do it. I
Segment.
think. Like, what else have they got to do?
To be fair, they could just be defending something.
Yeah,
We could put it that way.
put it in a scenario.
My question is, right, okay, let me go through the stats of a gorilla here.
The stats.
All right, so
All right.
gorilla weighing in, obviously. Like, by the way, let's assume it's a big boy gorilla. Let's
Yeah,
give him
yeah,
a good
yeah.
chance here.
Silverback, big one.
Like, so it's 1,800 kilos of gorilla. By the way,
Wait,
it's
what?
saying...
Oh, it's lifting strength, yeah.
They can bench one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Whereas a human, by the way, it's saying humans can live between 90 and 135k.
Not
I wouldn't say that's average. Because as me, I'm benching
I'm
like...
benching even on that. You know what I mean?
Is it not?
Nah, I'm 140, bro. I'm out of the bracket.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, I'll sit the
Why don't you just
place
shut
out.
the fuck up for 1 minute?
Yeah.
I'll just chill over here, bro.
The bite force, I would argue I've got to have a bigger bite force than 160 psi, right?
Yeah.
And you got range on your bite force as well.
I got
You can
range.
get him from
He
like
can
3
bite-
feet
yeah.
away.
He bites through the
know?
fucking apple, pal.
That's not the saying.
You can bite an apple
It's
through a gate. as
through
well.
a fence, yeah.
Bite it-
fence.
bite the
Tennis
apple.
racket.
Bites through the apple.
Yeah, so does
Oh, you
fucking
can bite
everybody.
an apple, pal.
All right, okay. So the majority here are saying that the humans are going to win. Well, are we saying based off of a cardio dub here? You reckon the gorilla's just going to get knackered out?
Like, get three men on just like each hand at least. You've got people all over the body just
Yeah, 100 men.
working.
Lot.
Yeah.
Body
Surely
shots,
one
body shots.
360 from the gorilla and
Yeah.
you're all going flying.
Yeah, but then the next group come in, then all wiped out. They come back in after a little breath. Everyone takes breathers. Next 10 people in.
You only get 10 rounds of that, though.
People in. Yeah, but then the ones come. Yeah, but the gorilla's not got 10 rounds against 10 people.
No, I can't.
don't know, you
can't-
know.
can't
Also,
do it,
let's
man.
say the first 10 just get mauled. Are the next 10 going to be that confident, or are they going to be like, fuck?
What kind of gorilla is it? Like, is it like a Harambe?
Yeah. Just not.
No, it's bigger than a Harambe, bro.
Rest in peace to him.
All right, so if you so you each get to pick 5 people drafted into
Danny G.
taking Danny G. I've got a list. Let me get my list.
Yeah, I've got a
kinda
list.
built like a gorilla.
I've got a list.
I'm taking.
I honestly think my list does fucking crazy.
I'm taking
works.
General G.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall I just read them all?
That's not a good impression.
Bro.
What
do you want
What do you think about the XL Bullies getting put down?
all right, so well, I've got mine here. Like, let me just give you my 5 here.
Go on then.
All right,
Dead or
so
alive?
what's that?
Is it dead or alive?
No, these are all. I think everybody here is alive.
So it's current state, not even prime. It's
Fuck.
then.
Yeah, it's right now. It's right
Put
now.
the Pope in it.
So like I've gone with like obviously I'm bringing John Jones in, like one of the baddest motherfuckers, right? And
Yeah.
you've got Eddie Hall in there just because I think he's probably the closest thing we
Has to
have
be.
to like the actual gorilla.
No, but he'll be calling out like Oh no, but it's not fair because it was done in the gorilla's home turf. I reckon
Yeah,
there's
they didn't
not-
weigh the gorilla.
Didn't weigh the gorilla.
The gorilla's dad was doing the
I've got
refereeing.
I've got Nicholas Jover as well.
Who's that?
Nicholas Jover.
Yeah, Arsenal set piece coach.
Just witness, I think.
The Arsenal set piece coach.
Yeah.
Get their faith in
I've got Arsenal set piece coach just
What,
because I
doing
feel like, look, we're gonna have to come with some level of tactics here. I feel
That
like
was
he's,
smart, you know. That's a smart play.
he's gonna be the guy to deliver that.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok as well.
Yeah, and then wait, what, was that on a TikTok? Because is the next
I think
one
all three of these are off of TikTok. Yeah.
the medic? We need a medic.
Yep,
What
you got-
medic?
I've got Cal the Dragon.
Team medic.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Just
Team
because I
medic?
feel like you could convince him to just run round and like I think it's an easy persuasion.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
regenerating people's health.
Well, no, he's just fixing them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's
So what
regenerating.
Arthur
Now.
said,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, it's not quite a video
Dragon
game.
involved,
And then
yeah.
finally, I've gone for the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute- him on a team with Eddie. Yeah, it's not going to go down.
Yeah, it's not. They're going to scrap each other.
Famously, yeah.
don't know the law.
Oh shit!
Do you know who Brian Shaw is?
He's
Yeah,
good.
He has to be there.
Brian
There is
Shaw.
a scan of a Brian Shaw's body next to a gorilla's body. This is ridiculous. Like, I swear to God, you won't believe he's a real person.
He is insanely big.
Brian Shaw.
He's just like he seems like a nice.
There's like,
How many ones? How many? Has he won 5 World
Yeah,
Strongest Men?
the yellow one on the top row.
yeah, I've seen this guy.
Is it? Yeah,
The arm. That's
that's average human. No, we'll just sack this off and off.
Shout out to the Gorilla's arm, though. Yo, I've got my list here. I'm going to bring
Yeah,
in
here we
some
go, here we go.
heaters.
Chips whipped up a dime.
well, that's
Right.
not even. That's the. Is that the Iranian Hulk or whatever his name is?
Yeah, it might be.
Well, he's bigger. Fairs?
Right, gorilla's on that. Freezy's bigger than a gorilla.
Yeah, you see. So that,
Fuck off.
on the left.
How
Likewise,
tall
yeah.
are gorillas?
Gorilla's like 5.5 to 6 foot.
No,
Small kings. Short kings.
short kings. There's no way.
Small king.
Mate, a silverback gorilla is gonna be 6.
See, that on the left is Brian Shaw.
that might as well be, honestly.
Tallest human
Yeah,
in
look,
medical
random
history.
gorilla, standing height, 5'9".
Nah.
Yeah,
bro's
Brian-
tweaking.
Bro, I'm taller than that thing.
Yeah, but
Brian's
no.
a-
He's on his.
Hold on, hold on a second.
character. I
It's
don't know if you
also
knew this.
saying the gorilla's only 160 kg. Bro, a proper gorilla, you're looking at 400.
Yeah, I don't know who
They
these
gave time
means.
300, I think.
They put natty limits. So probably
limits
not that scientific.
Wait, can type in
bro
height
science.
of a
4chan fit
silverback.
made this.
Height of a silverback gorilla, please.
Oh, you know who I'd get involved? Joshua Block, and I'd make the gorilla say, "Put the fries in the bag," and he just fucking
hell
crash
yeah.
out, spit in his eyes and shit. I love watching them crash out. They are pretty upsetting as well.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a sad watch.
Here we go.
Right, height of silverback gorilla.
See, that's Brian Shaw.
5 feet.
Fuck.
What?
Nah.
Little
Actually,
knocker.
no, I don't.
200 kg. Oh, maybe I need to rethink
So
this.
you're
Yeah,
telling me
They're
these
not as
things-
big as
These things are shorter than Chris.
you watch Tarzan and stuff, and like
That's
the
not
main
possible.
guy is just like
I'm thinking like
10
King
foot,
Kong
but-
shit.
in the
Yeah, no,
biggest
they're
gorilla.
not that big.
I feel like in the scenario, it needs to be the biggest gorilla that's been about.
6'5" is a
That is a
fucking.
beast.
Tallest wild
Yeah,
gorilla ever.
yeah, we're gonna
Brian
set this.
Shaw's taller still.
Yeah.
Brian Shaw's 6'9".
I genuinely think 2 Brian Shaws smoke a gorilla, like guaranteed.
What
Get
the
That's not
fuck,
crazy.
bro?
That is not. You need to
Brian
see this
Shaw,
guy.
he puts his mouth guard in beforehand as well, and he's going crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
What about Ngannou? How many Ngannous? I think people will be more familiar with Ngannou. How many
Ngannou,
Ngannous?
yeah, I thought you need 15 Ngannous. 1 Brian Shaw.
You just need that Brian Shaw, do you? Like, no matter what.
You
The
need
thing
him
is,
there.
AJ sparked him out.
What, AJ versus the gorilla?
No, AJ sparked Francis Ngannou
yeah,
out.
but
Yeah.
just punching. Gorillas going dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they're
got
gonna
big
be
teeth
getting
as well.
out.
No
rip
one even
your-
thinks about the
They
teeth.
rip your face off and shit immediately.
Or no, monkeys like to go for the balls.
How do you know?
But it's a good thing it's not a monkey and it's a gorilla.
No,
I
they're
think
all
that might be
we're all
part
the
monkey.
same
I reckon
sort of shit.
AJ actually. Have you seen gorillas fight? Is there like a clip?
I watched so many of them this
They
morning.
do it so technical, just like AJ.
They're,
It's crazy.
they're really not like their hands are down, their guards aren't up. They sort
It's
of like,
little digs.
They charge whack and then jump down and their hands are down.
What?
Oh, this one where
They are. They're little digs. They're very scrappy.
gorilla versus
shit.
goose.
Your mum's
No, this is gorilla versus goose, bro.
Would you want?
Gorilla versus gorilla.
Not a goose.
No.
Wait, I'm low-key interested in this.
horrible, bro.
Just for the
is
goose's
horrible
sake.
video.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
For the sake of the
Oh,
goose.
Oh, I don't want to watch this. Is he just going to fuck up a goose?
No, we gotta watch
Wait,
it.
we've got to see
quite
it.
intrigued.
By the neck.
This is nature, you know.
How
it's
many
what it's all
geese
about.
fuck up a gorilla? That's the real question.
Yeah. This is a natural interaction.
Oh
no
my-
way.
Oh,
Yo,
Scared of a goose, look. We can take him.
Oh my god.
Mate, 100 people have. Oh, it's Bo's
Bo's
in there
back
as
in.
well.
You're telling me this guy can take 100 men?
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the one where.
wait, the
throttles
goose
it.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won the face off.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's this
doing
one.
that.
So this is them scrapping 2 gorillas going at it.
Oh, by the way, boys, 100 people are definitely fucking up one of these. That's my bad. That's my bad, yeah.
Also, did you know
What's made you think that after seeing this video?
No, but just because
pussies?
they're just a lot smaller than I thought.
It's like grabbing his head and stuff.
Think of the strength from.
What was he?
Oh, shit.
Like, that
the
hurts.
strength
but
is
that
crazy.
whole time, someone's on his fucking balls, just
Yeah, but does it even feel that?
jacking
I always
him
zoom in
off.
on gorillas and I can never see this.
You can go dirty with it.
Gorillas have the smallest penis to body size ratio of all the apes.
That makes so much
Oh,
sense.
thanks for the
I can
penis
never find-
expert.
Fucking hell.
You know we share 99%.
Oh, nah, boys. Imagine that.
Oh, I think
Imagine that on a human.
You share more DNA. That's the penis size.
Oh, no way. Shit for a dummy.
Oh
Did a
my
double jump.
God, this is for their YouTube as well.
He did a double
this
jump.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
mean,
sack-
like,
I'm
it's quick
sacking out.
scrapping. If you get one or two guys to be like the ones that get the first like scrapping
Dog pile.
You're just dead, innit? You're all just
Oh, that's a big one.
Brian's there. He's just holding the fist open like Captain Marvel with Thanos.
Oh,
Fist open.
that was a great moment.
He is
Well,
like
it's gone.
Thanos, really.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention some of my list here.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
Chip-
going to go my
Chip's list
short
goes
list
off.
here. So I'm going to start it off with, it's not, right, Fat Ethan. So
That's past. We're not doing
yeah,
past and present.
I didn't realize we
Past the
weren't
prime.
doing
Yeah,
past our prime, so that's my bad. Which is another problem because I've got OJ Simpson brackets alive.
That's, yeah. With or without the glove, though.
I appreciate the brackets
That's
though.
a good
because
fucking point. OJ Simpson
I've
free
sorted
glove
everything out.
for pre 9/11 George Bush
Why?
because that man
That guy's got strats.
Bro, that guy took down 2 towers to start a war. He'll do anything.
Oh god.
You know what I'm saying? Got Purple Aki in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
However-
And then he'll just start
No, but
fucking.
Yeah, this is what I mean. That's a big issue. You're just going to start stroking him and get smoked.
Maybe it's like a false sense of
it?
security, and then you get him.
Give the gorilla like the 5p Tesco bag, and then he's going crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It's
All
got to be.
his possessions in
You've
there.
got to have like a hybrid team here, which is why I brought in a bit of a sympathy card here. Oscar Pistorius. You're not gonna fucking go for a guy with no legs, are you?
He's got one leg.
Put a
Think a
bathroom,
gorilla
Mate,
cares.
just
put a bathroom door.
it's a no weapons.
He's going
It's a
for
no weapons job, though. So
So
Yeah,
can you not
I-
have the blade on?
I wasn't
that-
thinking
that
about
could be
that.
a weapon.
I was thinking the gorilla's gonna look at me and
you
go, I'm not gonna.
can't just send a load
I
of
can't do that. So it's a bit of a distraction.
yeah,
isn't
but
it?
you
Bit of
could, there's a
distraction.
lot of other
Couple of them
disabled
in the
people out there that I reckon would get the sympathy
Sharpen your
vote more
blades,
than
gentlemen.
Oscar Pistorius.
Nah, but Oscar Pistorius is like the most famous disabled man. So I thought,
Is he?
Warwick Davis.
oh, I don't know. You know who is the world's most famous?
Dispatch him
disabled
coming
man?
around the corner.
You know what? Probably one of the guys off that new dating show.
Yeah.
Oh, does that count as disabled?
You don't even know his name, bro.
Connor.
Fuck.
Chandler. Chandler's one.
Steve!
Chandler's one, isn't it? Chandler?
Ronnie Pickering.
You can't
Stephen Hawking.
Can I go?
Ronnie Pickering is
Ronnie
solid.
Pickering in there.
I saw someone give a round moat shout.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, of course, mate. Fucking hell.
No,
yeah.
you've been putting a spliff though.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
People were saying Great Khali. That was a name I haven't seen in a while.
That's
And then he
a
got
good
you
That is
shout.
a really good
That's a
shout.
very good
Big
shout.
show as well.
in the Big Show.
Great
Lesnar.
guy. What a
Remember that
shout,
guy?
by
Yeah,
the way.
remember that guy?
He was huge.
He was
If you
massive.
just slung Rey Mysterio in there doing crazy shit around his neck,
Yeah,
just
619 in on his
Remember when he
Can we
crushed
get
his
Great
head?
Khali? No, Great.
Great.
When he did the
Brentford
head
Grey.
crush.
Oh.
He's a young lad. He's a young lad.
Oh,
He's a young
did anyone
size
did anyone watch Get Smart? He was a villain
Yeah,
in
I
Get
did see
Smart.
that.
Yeah,
Is that the kid spy film?
yeah.
Mate,
And he's in.
What? How do you achieve that build? What is?
Shren.
Yeah, it's crazy.
nah.
You know what? Yeah, you could actually
Yeah,
be natty
bro,
in
that's that.
could be natty.
that could just be
not.
gritty in ashwagandha. Oh, TikTok shop's gonna have a fucking day.
Oh,
after
yeah,
that.
go crazy on it.
Oh,
He's got the lines, man.
He's in that.
Have
remember
you
the
tried
longest
sea
yard?
moss?
Yeah, the longest
Is he
yard.
in that as well?
Oh my god,
Every single essential nutrient.
And he's like, no, I don't have to stab you at the end of the game.
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, stick
Very
both
scary.
of them in with Big Show as well.
Yeah.
Big
And
Show.
Brock Lesnar.
and the girl
That's
for
what
a
I mean,
laugh.
like Rey Mysterio,
No,
like
prime juiced up Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Alexander Overeem.
the Undertaker, because then he could get killed and just come back.
We need to
I
start
say
throwing
you
in
just
some
you
small
start
guys.
small and then you see what the first size of human is that can put up a fight, and then you just chuck everything.
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what, like, I think in a similar way to your Oscar Pistorius shout, I don't know, I stuttered so much on that.
Sorry, just keep it going.
I'm scared of him. Like I'm saying Voldemort for the first time. What was his name? You ever heard of the story of Jambo? It's a bit like Harambe, but it's the Jersey version. Like this really young kid fell in the gorilla enclosure in Jersey. And the like gorilla was fully like walking up to it, like kid like got knocked out, broke some bones and stuff. Jambo, really famous gorilla in Jersey. And like gorilla just didn't do anything to it. Was like kind of like looking after it and protecting it.
Oh.
So I think if you start with like You could go like us.
Well, give it a
in there,
child.
Age like 2, and then because it won't hurt them, and then like it'll grow to love it, and then the kid could grow up and then defeat it. Do you know what I mean?
Whack a little Hasbulla in there,
play the long
because
game.
he's
Hang
got
about.
the brains of an adult, right?
Hasbulla, because the gorilla would be like, oh, this is an
That's a
infant.
good idea. I wish someone came up with that.
Could just Trevella.
Oh, did you already say that?
I just said that.
I just said that. Wait, I just said Hasbulla.
You said Hasbulla. We
That's
discussed
what-
it.
And you went, Hasbulla!
No, I was going Hasbulla. That's genius.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you were just, stealing the whole
Have you guys heard of the 100 men versus
Here we
gorilla
go.
debate?
Oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is kind of like a. So,
we
your
send
theory is a Trojan horse theory.
This is like,
Yeah, we send in
Yeah.
8 Marines
Did-
who are short in stature. They disguise themselves as broken children.
Yeah,
like Chris MD.
I like it.
How about all 100 men just wear gorilla costumes?
Because they'll just be fighting each other.
I think in 2025 you might.
Good point. You know,
easy. Head just rolls off. No, another one down.
did they not kill the gorilla?
No, we don't have snipers in Jersey. It's such an American thing, isn't it? Just send in the snipers.
Around
Here,
San Diego,
everyone's like, what
innit?
the hell do we do?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
Look at that zookeeper's just jumping in.
is this just all your family, Arthur?
Your family.
these are all
Oh, yeah.
brothers and
For
sisters.
sure.
Damn, that's
Tough listen.
yeah. That I'm trying to think of who. So well, yeah, you know what? After actually in my
They
head,
get smoked.
gorillas were way bigger.
How many gorillas do they for 100 men to it? Like what's the?
I reckon
what's the
10.
level playing field?
I reckon it's 10 to 1.
It's
now.
not 10 to 1. It's not. That's too much. Like five.
level playing
5
field.
I'm
to
thinking
100.
30 men, it's where,
30 men for one gorilla.
yeah.
So you think 3 to roughly?
How many men for a polar bear?
You know, a polar bear is way scarier.
They're one of the only animals in the animal kingdom that actually actively sees humans as food.
Yep.
Big time.
Oh,
they go to like
really?
Russian
So they
towns
say,
and
oh,
smoke
just
them all.
like,
Seen the
fuck
video
me.
recently.
Yeah, and the gas tank on them will be mental. They're always just walking about and swimming.
And they last for years.
You know what? It might be
without
like
food.
Yeah.
might be like 2,000 men, if that.
An entire nation today
Yeah.
now.
I think 2,000 men struggle against polar bear. Just giving it digs, it's going to do nothing.
Yeah, it's
they
good
just
point.
slap.
How big are
Oh,
they?
they've got big hide
No,
on.
oh,
Can you just
yeah,
pull up like the height and like?
To be
Polar
fair,
bear versus
we can't
human
be saying
size.
30 people against a gorilla, but then as soon as we think of polar bears, we're like, oh,
No, this is a pinnacle.
polar bears are so big. Oh, shit.
Now they are huge.
Look, go on the images where next to a
500
person, it's
kilos.
different.
Yo, you know they got black skin.
Yeah. The second
yeah,
you pull
see-through, innit?
second you pull up a white animal, you start.
Yeah, look
rating
at
it.
that.
Bro,
Come on.
that's a 100-man job at least.
Nah, 5,000.
That woman. What are we talking about? Fucking hell, oh, she's a one-man job. Oh,
I usually skip this part.
of the bear documentary. Skip to David.
Oh, hey, I think it is about 100 men for the polar bear. I think that's about right.
It's too big.
Nah,
It's too big.
round its
you've
neck.
actually lost your mind.
It's too big.
What do you think?
My actual accurate response is 500. Look at it.
Look at the size.
Bro,
It is massive.
250 people. Just pick
but-
how many that
But you know
is.
how we're saying the issue with the gorilla is a gas tank? That swims all day, like hunting seals, walking around the Arctic with no food. Imagine it's fully fed, ready to... Actually, no, starving. On 1 HP. Just full UAV, fucking drops a nuke and shit. Oh, I'm getting so into this.
It's a fucking bear.
Oh, I'm going to start
Now,
pod just about this.
you know
innit?
what? Like, considering there's got to be a rich person out there that can do like a Squid Game type
Saudi
thing
needs
and
to make
answer
it
the
happen.
question.
Saudi needs to make this shit
Do
happen.
you remember Mike
100 men, I
Tyson
reckon.
he offered a zookeeper 10 grand to box a gorilla that was being a bit rough
Naughty.
with the other ones in its enclosure.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson genuinely dropped a 10
Legit,
grand
though.
legit offer to a zookeeper.
He would have got pieced up.
to box a gorilla.
I actually wouldn't mind seeing
Yeah,
that.
16-year-old Tyson.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Meme's dead.
Mr. Beast is
Oh, okay. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Okay.
Did you see he got, because the original quote about this, have you seen the original tweet?
Yeah.
And it's got the M word in it, and Mr. Beast like quote tweeted it, and he was getting like loads of people just being like, no way you quote tweeted a tweet with the N word in it. It was like,
No, but you
Yeah,
still
that
like
was
share
kinda
a
bad.
song that you like if it's dropping it, you know? As long as you're not singing it.
I don't know, it
Yeah.
depends how woke you are.
Yeah, true.
So in the theme of running marathons, are you lot running marathons then?
Nah, you couldn't actually pay me, you know? It's
Yeah.
fucking dead motive.
You want it?
all
Nah,
this-
don't you
all this
remember
sort of
his
jogging
5K?
shit.
He did a 5K for content. Yeah, he only did and he did 4.
Wait, you just like
To be fair, right, I went on Strava and I put, give me a 5K route, and I got back and I did 4.2K.
Two sets off.
Well, no, I just got back to the start, like,
And you'd
I
only done
trimmed
the 4.2.
put 0.8 off. I was like running through fields and barbed
That
wire.
audio went crazy viral though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never run a marathon and I've taken over Run Talk, so there's no need. I've completed it. What are you doing?
Got my hips hurting.
Smashing at you.
That's not where your hip is.
Just holding on to that skin tag again.
So bad right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Can you give me a hip?
Is it actually?
Yeah, can you grab my hip?
don't want it.
Cheers.
Were any of you boys in the present given video, the Sidemen one?
Arthur,
Yeah.
what did you get?
Oh
Arthur?
yeah. Oh wait, were you as well?
No.
All right, so you and me both got snubbed on that one. All right, fair. Yeah, what'd you get? What'd you keep?
really
I
good
kept
like
it all, but I
Netflix
think
now.
I've got to shift some of it. Like Vic gave me this like outrageously heavy geode that's just like a big rock with like a gem in it.
Oh, an amethyst.
And it's-
Pokemon.
yeah, it had amethyst in it, and it's just like it's sitting in my house. It's so heavy. It's so hard to pick up, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it.
How much is it worth?
You're not meant to just carry it around. It's meant to just stay in one
bring
place.
the geode into my little office now.
But like,
now
I
he's
can't
in the
put it
living
on a
room, brings his
table in my
geode with him.
cabinet or anything because it's going to tear it down.
No, but put it on the floor. Or like the
Yeah, it's on the
coffee
floor.
table.
Now what?
Does it not look cool?
No.
Now what?
Does it not look
Why is he
like
smashing it?
It's completely the wrong type of science. Like he obviously knows I'm a science enjoyer. Geology. Who finds that fun?
Oh,
Licking
fucking
rocks.
hell.
Fucking hell.
God forbid a guy gets you a nice little gift. Jesus.
No, you know what? Learn more
I'd
about
be
me if
gassed.
you're
I'll
getting me a
actually have
gift.
it. You send it to me.
It was
and
doing
I'll
like a
Maybe
little...
could it be from space?
No.
I'll just
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Actually, if it was. But I put it up on the podcast set, but it would crush through to floor G. Never mind.
Good effort.
You've really been struggling today, you know.
Well done.
What
else
So was that the most expensive thing you get, or anything else?
No, I got the
Fucking rock.
I'm not gonna lie. He came into the green room and he was like, "Oh, I got like a globe and a wildlife trip." And I was sat there with a Rolex.
Fucking van.
I was like, "Oh yeah, you see that camper phone on my face?" Like,
Bro, I got a trip to Amsterdam for 1,500 quid. I got a trip to a safari park, which I actually love, with some Natural History Museum gear, some dinosaur pajamas, which was super soft. I wore them all the time now. What else did I get? I got a Vision Pro from JJ.
That's quite cool.
Not personal tool, but I really can't wait to use it.
For what?
A bunch of David Beckham stuff, but like really homoerotic. Like signed
Like
pictures of
calendars?
him in his underwear, bulge out, like bulging. What else?
wanna say it again?
Bulge out, bulging.
We know there's a bulge.
It's so apologies.
It's
Pulsating.
It's just a team photo. He's just focusing on the bowl. It's weirdly homoerotic. It's got my cam all over it. I don't really get it. It's,
A really nice, expensive chessboard where the pieces are all like London monuments. So I'm like, what the fuck is the London Eye when I'm playing?
That is a good point. It's not really something you can remix, is it?
No, but JJ stole it anyway.
Okay.
So he kept that one, and yeah, a massive globe.
Have you played JJ at chess? You know he plays a lot.
No, yeah, he said we should have a game. I'll probably play him at some
Calix
point.
plays quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
Maybe on the FBL trip that we both ended up paying for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Let's have a look. We'll give the people a little update right now.
Really not looking good.
Yeah. Let's have a little look. Wait. You've been playing this year, or you sat it?
my home league that I'm in, the person at the bottom is just like really far down. And we got no
Incentive. Yeah.
Mine's the same. I've just lost passion for it, isn't it? There's like 6 people in it. I'm 5th.
I hate it.
Right. So Arthur's sitting currently second from bottom.
good times.
It's horrible.
Love it.
Sitting second from bottom. JJ, who was essentially down and out, is now back in it. Right.
So angry.
I caved 1 week. 1 week, I you know, everyone uses this like old fancy football AI like hub and stuff, and I was like looking at it and I was like, I've got all the wrong players coming up, and I was like, I don't want to use my wild card. I'm just going to do 5 transfers. Took a -16, flop. Everyone was getting like 70,
That
80
is just
for the week. I
mental,
got 20. I panicked so much this week. So I was like, my players are looking
-16 is
shit.
wild.
I took a
that's
-16,
fucking insane.
end up on a 20, and wild carded the next week. And since then, I've just
This goes into a good question that everybody here can answer, right? So the forfeit for coming absolute rock bottom is obviously a 10k cash thing, which is a fucking burner. But I want to ask you guys this: you have to go to a McDonald's, you have to raw dog McDonald's,
Yeah.
no phone, no nothing, but you can have an hour taken off for every Big Mac that you can eat. How many hours are you getting taken off?
No, I don't like Big Macs.
Oh, fucking hell.
Switch it to nuggets and I'll.
Wait,
I'm
do we
there.
have to eat the pickles?
You no, you can
Nah.
take the pickles out.
You can take the
what's
pickles
actually in a
and
Big
the
Mac?
lettuce as well.
Can I just make it a cheeseburger?
No, it has to be a Big Mac.
So what
can you take out?
qualifies as a?
I
Big
think,
Mac,
I
you
think
got
the
all the
pickles
big
and the
pickles.
lettuce.
You can take the
I need
lettuce
to take some
out.
shit out.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
there's
eat
not
one.
much on there anyway.
yeah, you can take
Right,
the veg out.
I'm not joining your league then.
Because what about guys like me? I'm allergic to fucking veg.
No, but that's just not true. That you just don't like veg.
That's pretty much the same thing, bro.
He's on that
In
carnivore
my
shit.
circles, it's the same thing. Honestly.
You've got the mouth for veg.
Yeah, I actually get.
You do look like a herbivore. You really do.
I look like what's that animal?
You were bred for veg.
A llama.
Nah, the one from Ice Age. What is he?
The squirrel thing.
Is he a squirrel?
10 anyway in the day.
Sid. The
Yeah.
sloth. He's a sloth.
Oh, the sloth, yeah.
So how many, Arthur, in the actually potentially quite likely chance that you do end up last here?
10 minimum.
You're getting through 10 big
Bro,
macs.
they're 200.
That's not true. That's not true.
Time frame.
That's
as well.
not
It's
true,
24
by the way.
hours. You take
24 hours.
It takes 24 days to
Change the
reach
quantity.
It's because it's not
Yeah.
100 grams.
I think if I constantly.
Yeah, there you go. 500 it is.
There you go. That's how many it is.
Oh, 4 or 5.
I genuinely don't think I do more than 3.
But also, he takes ages to eat anything.
Yeah, he does.
It'd take him 20.
So he'd just take one bite.
But I can eat a burger in 5 hours.
One.
Yeah, but you got to have way
It's a
more than
flex,
that.
man.
And then do 4 or 5 in 24 hours.
Okay, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Bless
Although
you.
that will turn
Keep
into
it.
19 hours or
Exactly.
20 hours, so it'll get less.
Calix told me he's never been happier since he left the league.
Yeah, we don't actually bring
He
up his
fucks
name.
up the whole
We don't,
league.
we don't speak about it.
He
We
just
fucks
didn't
up
do
the
his
whole
forfeit,
league.
did it?
What points are the bottom 3 on? currently?
So right now, yeah, the bottom 3 are the forfeit places. So we've got Harry in 2,157. 17 points below him is Arthur on 2,140. And then at 22 points below him is JJ on 2,118
I
points.
do still have Mbuemo and
Wood to play tonight. Same.
which is quite big.
What, George, how many are you on?
I'll be at the bottom.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't play like now.
But we're always looking for
Again,
new members, though, George. So
I'll
we'll be in
happily
touch.
get involved.
We'll be in touch.
This is the
I'm on
thing.
1,900 and something.
Oh, we'll be in touch as well,
you know
AB.
what, guys? I
You
think
know
you'd be
what?
great for this.
We've got something to pitch you guys.
I'm not even trying to sound like out of touch, but the 10K one is fuck all to like anyone in that league.
No, it's not. I
Yes, it
promise you,
is.
mate. Look at his head.
Sorry, just slap a little fucking Revolut on and you're sorted. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm sorry. 10K will burn me.
Really? I probably
Yeah, it
wouldn't-
actually
I
would.
probably wouldn't notice that guy.
I don't think that should be. No, but I just don't think that should be the bottom one. Like the
Nah.
other
Nah,
two,
touch.
the podcast, the
Nah,
begging
10K
stream,
is,
and the
a
Mackies are
little
all
bit.
way worse
JJ
than
is
10K.
not carrying
JJ's not going to care, but everyone else.
But it's 10K.
no
it's
one
10K
in there
and
cares.
that. It's 10K
Maybe
and
not.
that.
The other thing.
So because we want there to be some cash on because that goes all
Yeah.
towards the holiday.
Okay.
Also, you guys will go like, oh, I'd be at the bottom, but if you were in it and feeling more competitive,
Yeah.
You probably
spend a bit
wouldn't be.
more time on transfers.
No, yeah, that's what I'm
on
saying. Yeah.
strategy,
Yeah.
so you'd end up being in the middle somewhere. But like, since something like game week 4 or 5, our entire league has always been in the top 10% of FPL players. So it is a pretty sweaty league.
Well, I started the season with McTominay in the team.
Did you? He banged off.
Yeah.
He was playing Napoli.
Both just got a player.
He was in Napoli, so I didn't know how I managed that.
Wait, did he go straight to Napoli?
I started Suarez up top. I don't know if
He wasn't Napoli from summer, was he?
Yeah, why have I got Lallana on them?
If we're to do this again, can you lot give us some decent forfeits? Are there any that pop to your
What
mind
would be a
right
good
now?
forfeit? Yeah.
Thing is, I personally
Fight a
think
gorilla?
You shouldn't say the forfeits until maybe like a couple months after they've
So the
hit
public don't know.
public, so
Yeah.
they have to just bask in it and not know that it's a forfeit.
Well, that was the plan with the dancing one that we had
Well,
for
Calix,
Lux, but the problem is a lot of them aren't necessarily public. Like in the sense that it doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether they know or not.
What would be a good one?
So are the 3 forfeits public? Can we
Yes,
say
yeah,
whatever
the 3,
we
4,
want
but yeah, they are.
But like the third bottom one, I like.
Oh, what
That's
about?
I would happily go on
I got one.
any podcast. in
Okay,
Jack,
all right.
for example.
If Arthur, which podcast would we want to stick Arthur on if he comes
No,
third
but
bottom?
yours-
It's got to be the most degenerate one possible.
You're the worst person to do that because
Yeah,
you're
I
just
love
happily,
it.
you're just happily
Yeah.
doing it.
No,
you
but
know-
there's going to be one where he's
got to
really
be, right?
uncomfortable.
You know the
Actually,
one?
isn't though.
No, there is. You know the one that those two guys were just like slagging off that OnlyFans girl, like, you little Jezzy slappy, you fucking weirdo. Just slap him on that.
I tell you what, do you reckon
Speak
Arthur
for
would be
them,
able to
though.
hold it
But
down
he-
on like Fresh and Fit, or
Like,
is it
they'd-
Fresh or
they'd-
Fit?
Oh, like that Myron guy.
They'd be going in on him and he'd just be
Maybe
like,
there.
that's interesting that you feel like that. Why do you feel like And it would suddenly just become like
Yeah,
his
true.
podcast. It'd be the strangest thing in the world.
Therapy session.
Yeah, deep diving it.
See, that reminds me of the sword of Damocles,
Arthur, have you seen the
But what's the deeper
MDH
reasoning
Fruity
for
Boys
calling her a
one?
Jezzy?
Wait, what's
Have
that?
you seen the MDH Fruity Boys pod, the one we looked at the other week? You know, the guys
He'd love that
around.
pod.
That's what I mean. I think
He'd
he'd really
love
good
that
on
though.
What podcast
Foodie
is it?
Boys.
The Fruity Boys one.
Oh my god, yeah,
be
but
great on
that's
that.
one you would want to see him on. Though.
Oi, I've got
That's
a
what I mean.
forfeit.
That's what I'm saying.
What about a little nutty putty cave trip?
What's that?
Oh, what,
That's
the one
my
with the
God.
person
Cave
dying?
dive,
Yeah,
cave
fuck
diving.
that.
Cave dive.
It's where the guy went down
never
that one
do
way,
that.
upside down.
That's too
thing.
far though, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be like, okay, I'm not doing the league.
Yeah, I
It's
wouldn't do
probably
the league.
killing
Yeah.
yourself for too far. It's been shut to the general public because everyone dies in it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mate, that's
And you might
insane.
still
Look
want
at
die,
that.
but
Oh yeah,
been
it's that
shut,
diagram.
They're going, look at
Yeah.
that.
Oh, look at that.
A guy died like that.
Bro,
a real guy.
That's a skill issue.
Imagine that you're in that position.
That's horrible.
And
That's
you're like,
horrible. That
you're
is
like,
horrible.
fucking FPL, man. Oh, why'd I captain Wood? Oh, why'd I captain
fucking
Wood?
Saka.
Fucking hell,
Last
just
breath.
work on the physio team.
Oh shit. Maybe just a live stream and you just drop every slur in the game.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what
can't
really
lose
annoys
your
me as
job.
well?
Fucking hell.
I think if you look at like the game week, like the monthlies over time, the league has barely changed, and it's literally just from the start who dropped Haaland and started captaining Salah,
Earlier.
and then Haaland started going through that bad patch, and me, Harry, and JJ just stuck with Haaland, being like Salah's going to flop, Haaland's going to come
Yeah,
back, and he
Salah
didn't.
had the best
and
season
since
ever.
then, we've just been 100 behind the middle group, 200 behind the top, like the whole time. Like a lot of months, like the bottom and top will be about the same on the monthlies. Like it was just the early damage was done, and we've just never been able to recover.
Nice.
What about
Yeah.
Sad.
W chat.
You guys here for the
there's still
podcast then?
And Buemo's to score 5 against.
Fucking hell.
Wait, so what should we talk about now?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But
What we
well,
are-
this reminds me of when I had
forfeit is
Ginger on. I was like, what do you want to chat
perfectly
about?
recreate the video for World Cup song.
Video for what?
Oh, that's such
Joe
a
Weller's
good
one.
one.
What? Wait, what's that?
Perfectly
Yeah, you have to perfectly
recreated.
recreate the video.
music
for World
video.
Cup song as the
Oh,
as a forfeit. Just
I
remember
do
that.
that just out of love of the game.
Oh, what about
That's
here's
not good
one.
for Halloween.
Here's one. What about you have to run an ultra marathon?
That's quite good.
And it's ass, and it can't
that's
be
the
in.
video. That's
No,
the
no,
video.
no, you're not
I
allowed to
think
make
so
content.
many- no content.
No
you can't
content,
say
and
that.
it can't be an event.
What about an Iron Man with no music?
Well, all Iron Mans are no music.
Or
they?
what
Yeah,
about you have to
yeah,
spend
no,
the
that's-
next month dressed as Iron Man?
I've got the helmet.
That'd be just
I'm
fucking
ready.
lovely,
That'd be so funny. Just popping up in different
Yeah.
people's videos. Just
Got through a little Tony
just
Stark
tuning into
goatee.
someone's stream. They've just got fucking full Iron Man.
That's good. That'd be good though.
Yeah,
Jarvis
would, yeah,
jerking a
it's
little.
good content.
Every public appearance has to be in some shit outfit. That would be unreal.
Yeah, actually.
What about
Or
if
just
you
something
had
really
to
small,
do
like you just
an
always have to wear a
ultramarathon,
cape.
But you had to do it alongside Theo, and you couldn't leave him. You can only run with him
Oh, for the month.
for the
I think that's too
for the
far.
whole
All things you have
ultramarathon.
to be
Yeah.
friends with Theo.
Oh, fuck.
Poor Theo. Yeah.
What about like a pub version of the Big Mac thing? You're like is there any sort of 24-hour pubs?
Ooh, Weatherspoons is probably your best bet.
See what?
Do you have to drink yourself under the table by yourself?
Yeah, till you get your stomach pumped. That could be the move.
Yeah, that'd be class.
I'm joining.
Fuck.
TikTok
We need
is
to start
filled
thinking.
with really funny FPL like forfeits. So
Some of them are
It's worth-
awful though.
Yeah, that's
Mate,
real crazy.
I've seen a lot of people lathering
The guy like
themselves
taped
up.
to the post, just getting like fucking soup dashed on his face and like slapped. You don't see that?
I seen the one where he has to get up on like the school dinner table and like starts doing his fucking American speech.
Or the barker.
What?
What?
The what?
Why watching
Well,
Growing Pains?
a forfeit could be everybody else in the FPL group gets to produce, edit, and create a vid. Oh my fucking god!
That's not far off.
Oh my
What
god!
the fuck is it?
Easter Bunny.
No, you know
Oh,
what's
that.
worse? You know what's worse? It's just a game week forfeit. That
Yeah, so this is another way. By the way, this is another way that you can do it, which is if you have the
Oh, it's
lowest
game
score.
week 2.
Yeah, if you have the lowest score of the game week, you have to do it.
Weekly
Pick a different
far
one.
though.
Yeah, weekly would just be the
No,
worst.
but forfeit. The end of it. Bottom, like whoever
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
the rest of the FBL chat get to produce, edit, and create a video for them to next post, and they're not allowed to say.
But you
Oh
just
my
know
God,
it's
Tim.
gonna
These are
ride.
the little sperm cosplay.
no,
Thing
but
is,
you know
that's
what?
quite funny. That's
These
not even
ones I
like,
can get behind because
Yeah.
I'd fucking be like, yeah, this is gonna do numbers.
But you got to think they're in school and like they'll go into the canteen
Yeah.
the next day and like all the girls in their year have seen them.
No,
just
but
do
they'll be
that.
laughing every bit.
True,
I'm
yeah.
telling
I
you,
don't even
everyone
hate
will
the
find
idea
out.
Especially if the
of doing
TikTok
a weekly
bangs.
thing. Like, think of like how
Nah.
popular
too much.
the FPL
Monthly, the game,
forfeits would
end
be.
of the month maybe.
Yeah, but it's not going to be you every week, is it? Which is not as bad. And let's say you pre-write them all, 52 forfeits. You pre-write them all before the season starts.
Fuck is that?
And it could just be easy ones like this, like, you know, fucking week one, like, get on your knees and just be a
Yeah.
dog for a day.
Yeah,
It'd be quite cool to like recreate some of the old Jackass stuff because everyone else would enjoy
Fuck
that
that.
so
they like
much.
swim
I
with
just heard
crocodiles
that, bro.
and shit there. It's like,
Yeah,
it's too
but
far.
like, get like fired out of a cannon and
Oh, yeah.
This
What
FPL thing's gone too far.
about drinking piss or something?
Yeah, all the boys piss in a
You've
bucket.
got
Yeah, and if you're like 8th in the league, you have to drink piss or something. It's so funny.
Fuck. Bros Rumble.
Right, boys, you got to tell me about what happened yesterday because you lot are all hanging out your ass. In
yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
cameraman Lee's hanging as well. Wait, Stan, you hanging?
I'm all right. I've left about 6. So
yeah,
I'm
top
all right.
man. That's
Yeah,
fucking
come on.
that's professional.
No.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking love that from you, Stan.
But us boys got a little bit crazy.
What, you had a backside thing.
you did
Yeah, it was
pretty
good. It was
early.
a backside stag do video for Reeve.
Yeah.
So it was Hunt the Bride, and essentially there was a bride in a pub in London, and yeah, just
Every pub you go in, you have to have
Yeah.
a drink there, but it can't be the same drink you've had somewhere else.
Okay.
So it was just racking up.
And who was your partners? Who were you
Lewis
three up with?
Bowden.
Was it you two?
I had Theo, he had Lewis.
I had
And who did you end up with? Oh, Batch.
No,
No.
well, so I ended up with. Actually, I can't. That's a spoiler. So I was.
Nah, it'll be alright.
I joined partway through.
Oh, and they had to.
As a,
you
like,
just really
as
wanted
a-
to be
it was like a. Someone come find me.
Did anybody go and find you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Even
Very
part of the video,
quickly.
he was just strategically sat in a pub somewhere like,
Heard you guys have
Oh,
the most
Mr. Bumping into us.
So I went on Shan and Mia's new like bake thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What did you
So
make?
I was. They made me my favorite childhood meal: a chicken and leek.
Chicken nugget.
Oh, it's true.
What?
I don't know what I was gonna say. Potato.
What?
Chicken and leek. Chicken.
What's going on?
Chicken and leek pie and apple crumble and custard.
Crumble.
So you know, this is why Batch was.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that's making me so hungry. I
Batch
could eat
had heaven
posy
and
right
hell.
now.
So Batch ate like lamb brains, and I had my favorite childhood meal.
Yeah, chicken and leek
I
pie.
had
doesn't sound-
bollock.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yummy.
You had a bollock.
I had bull bollock.
Was it good?
Oh, what? On that thing, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, because
Come.
you just know you've got a little
Didn't taste like
testy in your
human.
mouth.
Right.
Pardon?
Shall we just start this off then?
Did they drain
man,
them?
that was
Okay, let's get on it again.
That's what I asked. Like,
We actually are getting
3
on
day.
it.
I'm not. I'm
you
on a
get
2 day
tossy
bender.
before they.
What, for the bull nut?
Yeah, otherwise it is just bull nut, isn't it?
Yeah, there's going to be nut in the ball.
Yeah,
that how
how
it
do
works?
they
And
get
pee
that?
as well,
Do
because
they-
that's where pee's stored.
Is that true?
The piss is in the liver, isn't it?
Hook, line, and sinker for you, little bro.
Come on, man.
Bladder.
Fuck.
Nut doesn't come from the inside of the balls, though, does it?
Oh,
I thought it was just produced around the balls.
Right.
You know what I mean?
well, this is downhill rapidly.
You know what I mean? Like,
I want to
Say
know, is
something,
there a
Arthur.
designated person that has to jack the bull off?
Why, are you thinking of a career change?
Well, I bet they get paid fucking decent wedge. Or is it really
I reckon
also
they do it for the
paid
love of the
for it?
game.
trust me, they don't get paid any good at all.
What?
I've been told.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm telling
It's,
you, they don't.
it's such a low paying job and the perks are awful.
When you not though, you don't go from full to empty, do you? Like
Oh, you're doing it all wrong, pal, if you don't.
you.
Nah,
I get every last drop out of
I
that.
get, I
wring it
save
out
some.
like a
I
little
do
fucking
save
towel.
some.
Just like,
I think your body naturally saves.
No.
Can we find out how much your?
oh, fucking
no.
hell.
Yeah, but
I
after
go on
you can
Stan
choose to
now.
hold
My
some back,
search
can't you?
history.
If you just hit a little squeeze, you're like, no, I'll stop
Yeah,
there.
also, if
No,
you
like,
like
don't be consciously saving. I think it can't all come out at once because you can go again. Like, if you go for round 2, you're not just I'm
That's
I'm
why
all
you've got to
out.
get someone else on hand to help every time.
if you punch your gooch after, you'll get fucking way more out. I'm telling you.
That's why
No, he's such.
I go upside down while I do it as well.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
gravity on the
I like
side.
that one.
Oh, wow.
You do have to close your mouth though, because otherwise shit goes all over.
Ooh.
So no.
No, a
Oh,
male
there you go.
does.
Yeah, no, you don't.
No, a male does not ejaculate all his sperm in one ejaculation. The body continuously produces new sperm. Da 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 da. All right, so yeah, you holding him back a little bit. You're never giving it your all.
Good point. Can you get a boner upside down if all the blood's going to your head?
It's going to your cock as well, though.
Nah, it's not because it's all going to your head.
You've
Right?
never done a headstand with your
Cock's
cock.
also hanging
All the
upside
stuff
down.
from my feet goes into the cog.
Funny.
You guys ever licked the tip?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was able
I've
to.
done it.
Yeah.
The child's dick.
Who brought in child? Who said child?
Were you when you were younger?
Yeah, when I was
Shit, you know
younger.
you're 80, aren't you? Fuck.
Right, okay, that's
When
fucking
you're like 30,
uncomfortable.
were you?
All right, we need to move off this
Younger
topic
could be
now.
anything. It could be last year.
Being born
be
before
yesterday.
2000 is crazy. by the way.
The whole thing was about a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do. I asked you lot to come up with some sayings that don't
shit, yeah.
actually exist.
How many guys have you guys?
I only came up with one.
I got 2, and
And
I
I
don't
just-
think I
I
don't think I
kinda
understood
freeballed it.
the assignment.
You did not ask me this.
I went
It's in
overboard
the
on
chat,
the.
bro.
Yeah, put it in the chat, bro.
Did you? Oh, you
All right,
asked
so you-
me this.
Yeah, I'll ask you last. You're gonna have to cook up something in the meantime.
You're not with
Alright.
it today, Arthur. You're not with it today.
On a long morning.
All right, here we go.
bad now.
So I'm gonna start here. I've got this
doing
one. Rain never apologizes for the flood.
Are these like quotes?
Like that one.
No,
That's
it's
fucking
stuff
gotta be
that
chat
aren't quotes.
GPT.
Nah, nah, nah.
That's too cold.
That's good, isn't it?
What does it mean though?
No,
Yeah, what's the way you apply that?
I was gonna say it's like, look, you just got to fucking full send something, and if it goes tits up, it goes tits up.
That
Rain never apologizes for the flood.
But you just don't apologize for what you've created.
No, it's just like
don't have
sometimes it might
accountability
flood. Like
for
sometimes it
anything.
rains and it's like, oh, this is all right. But then sometimes if it floods, you're like, oh shit. But just full send it and just hope for the best. And if it goes tits, it goes tits.
Fair?
Okay.
You want to drop a little dime?
I got drop the soap. Sometimes you just got to be ready to get fucked.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
very stoic.
Guys, I reckon you guys should all use these in the future as well, actually.
Thank
Thinking
you.
about it. Just
No,
Oh, bro, you need to drop the
I know,
soap.
because I've been using that one for ages anyway.
We need a little hope core over these. You know?
Oh god.
Go on then, AB. What you got for us?
I might just get a little doom scrolling.
Yo, can I bum a scroll, bro?
Nah, yeah, nah. All right. If someone walks in while you're stroking it, you may as well just nut.
So what's
Thing
that
is-
like saying? Like, how does that apply to the wider
Because like,
context of life?
realistically, they've seen you doing it, so you might as well just bust on your.
that's just applicable
advice.
only in that situation.
That's not like a
Nah,
wide.
all right, a wider thing. You just gotta go through with your instinct.
Why did you say it like that as well?
Just missed the point.
No,
You were just trying to say like through your lips. It was
What's going on?
Bro, drop the soap.
Broken it. No, I got another little dime actually.
All right, drop a dime for us, bro.
Check your mirrors, but not so much that you forget about the windscreen.
No, see, I like that one.
Yeah.
So can you explain that in terms of life?
It's like you can think about all the little stuff in life, but you may miss the bigger picture.
Yeah, no, I do like that one.
That's cold.
Right, come on,
all
go
I
on then,
got.
Clark.
Are we going for all of us?
No, just go one and then I'll drop another one.
Hey, remember, Hansel and Gretel ate and left crumbs.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, so you've come like proper here.
No, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
okay,
what
I'm
that-
fucking with that big time.
Yeah, too many fucking
Can you
swears.
explain what that means to the people then? Like, or an
Obviously,
example?
There's a lot of focus these days. Like, oh, he ate and left no crumbs. Like, he did things perfectly. But Hansel and Gretel, hey, they didn't manage to do things perfectly first time round. But look where it led them back home.
What actually happened to
Oh, I
Hansel
thought they
like that.
died.
Yeah, I think the
Oh, they
original fairy
died.
tales they end up awful.
That's okay. though.
They left a little trail so they could follow. There was reasoning for their crumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some good shit happening.
Let's
That's
not
what
fact check
matters.
this. What the fuck we doing right now?
don't fact check this one. Arthur, do you want me
this
to
the
go
one
ahead
with
and
the
come back to
porridge, or
you?
what?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
nothing.
All right, I've got another one here. Drop a match, lose a forest.
Why is that?
Because it sends up in flames, idiot.
Yeah, so what that means is that one small mistake can
yeah.
snowball into a disaster. So really lock the fuck in.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
That's good. I like
that's
that.
actually good. Yeah, that's actually good. I'm really liking that, bro. Congratulations.
Yeah. What about you? You got another one for us?
Oh, I don't actually. Sorry.
Well, do you want to cook another one up right
I'll
now?
see if I can think of
I'm
something.
cooking right now.
All right, George, we'll go back to you then if that's all right, bro.
Hey, even Chuck Norris got chicken pox.
Yeah. So what does that mean? What's that? Sorry?
Everyone's human. Doesn't matter how big they may seem on the outside. Doesn't matter who they are. Hey, they're just like you, man. They got chicken pox.
They're vulnerable.
Yeah.
They're vulnerable. All right, I've got another one while you boys are just cooking up a little
Even
gem here.
nonsense have
I
got
can't really
mates.
think of anything right now on the spot.
They're not allowed them.
Now this one's my favorite one, and I've tested it with the boys.
Oh, we've got a gem here, fellas. Here we go.
This one got tested with the boys and went down as the favorite. So they feared the wave and forgot the tide. Like that one. Similar to your checking the mirrors but not checking the windscreen. It's just that like they were so focused on one thing, they got caught out by the other thing, you know?
Big time. Big time.
Do you want to drop another? What have you got?
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
felt like you
I
were
think,
cooking.
yeah,
Can,
forget the novel, read the blurb.
So how does that, what's that mean?
It's not all about the whole story sometimes. You just need a little bit of something. You man are going to deep it too much, then I'll just suck this off.
No, you're cooking.
No, I like that one. I actually really like
what was your one again? Something about
Which one?
the tidal wave.
Oh, yeah. Let me get it for you.
What was it?
Tide and the
Focusing-
wave, they're different.
It was, they feared the wave and forgot the tide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
really
can I
good.
remix that?
Yeah.
They feared the pedo and forgot the van.
Ooh. Oi, climb a tree. Never met the sun.
Because you're worried about it. You know what I mean?
Let him land. That was terrible.
Climb a tree, but you never saw the sapling.
So what does that mean?
So it's just like you're reaping the rewards, but you ain't even there.
You weren't there in day one. That's fucking class.
I got one.
Yeah.
Don't waste time teaching a porn star how to act.
Because everyone skips the part.
So how's that?
Because you're focusing your time on someone trying to build things up when no one's even there for that. You know, you don't waste your time trying to build sort of.
That's not the core
The
product.
plot.
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
fair for the
You can
fucking
focus it
plot.
elsewhere and it'd be much more efficient.
Yeah, no, I like that. Arthur, have you managed to brew something in the meantime?
This is not. This is no.
Quite hard.
You have it.
This is not how my brain works. I don't.
Where you can't drop a dime.
No, I'm.
Like never feed a horse milk.
Just refusing.
Never feed a horse milk.
thinking-
That's a classic on the
Don't
pod,
forget
though.
throw a pebble, catch a stone. That went viral.
Yeah.
No,
Drop another one?
I like them. I really appreciate them, but I would never be able to come up with them myself.
No, like thank you everybody for
Yeah.
everything
I
you brought
actually
today.
appreciate you guys.
Should we,
craft.
Arthur, you okay?
No.
Should we small talk for a bit?
No, I don't like that either.
No. All right, George, you want to give us another one?
Give him something.
You've brought a fluffer to a sperm bank.
What's a slurm bank?
Sperm bank, sorry. You brought a fluffer to a sperm bank.
Okay. And talk me through the thoughts process on that.
It's a pointless act. Like you're really just trying to walked straight up to the prize yourself. You know.
Okay.
You won't do anything for yourself at this point.
Got
You
you.
brought a fluffer to a sperm bank.
Right. So it's like sometimes you got to go on the journey yourself.
No, it's just like, come on, pull your finger out your ass. Depends what you do at a sperm bank, I guess. And just
Lock
put
in.
the effort in yourself.
Lock in.
Once.
Yeah. So it's a lock-in
Yeah,
statement.
like why the fuck are you bringing a fluffer to a sperm bank, man?
Right.
You can do that yourself.
I like that.
I wish I was a fluff.
You can only judge slops if you've given it yourself.
I can already see
Nah.
the Hope Core edit. coming along.
That might be the winner.
That's actually good. I
How
like
are you
that.
going to tell someone how to
So-
suck a dick if you've not done it?
So what about like outside of dick sucking? Like how does that relate to other things that people might be going through right now in their tough time?
Tell you what, I might be watching England play footy and I'm like, oh, suck your shit or whatever, or anyone. And then I'm like,
That was tough. Why, Saka, bro? What the fuck's going on here? Bro, you instantly already want
but he's just been slandered, so it came to mind. Anyway, as I was saying,
Anyone such as
so like, so I could be watching England. I'm like, oh, Lallana, you're so annoying. But like, I'm not even like that good of a ball. I am, but
Yeah.
like, I'm not that good, so I can't tell him. How
So
to
like
do it.
don't judge people unless you've been through it.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
if one of you boys winds me off, it'd probably be the best I've ever had.
right.
Because guys really know what they're doing.
Yeah, and it's also just like forbidden. Like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this, bro. We shouldn't be doing
Why shouldn't you?
Sabina could never know.
Yeah, you know it. Actually, that's a good point, man. You'd be fucking rocking.
I tell you what, I was on stream the other day with Chip, and Sabina comes and gives him some food, and he just goes, "Sabina door."
Fuck! Well, you're gonna have to explain that one. That's a bad look.
No, it ain't. She left the door open.
Oh, right.
I wasn't telling her to fuck off or anything.
No, yeah, he wasn't telling Sabina. He was just like,
next to
Sabina door.
I'm shouting fucking slurs and I'm not bad ones, but I'm shouting bad words.
I think they're all bad.
Unless you're on stream, mate.
There's no getting out there.
All right, Arthur.
then
If
with
you
the door
were to
open.
cook one up just quickly off the dome, if I gave you 10 seconds,
Yeah,
what
it's
would you be able to
hypothetical.
do?
If you just say anything.
Send it.
Yeah.
Let's see what words come out your
This
mouth.
is putting him.
Shit.
It doesn't even have to be good. Like, let's just see
Oh,
what you cook.
sometimes it sounds better when you scratch the record.
All right. So how does that apply? So give me an
So, like,
example.
records are made to be
the
played.
thing.
Like the
Yeah.
whole design and the purpose of them is for you to just put the needle on and let it go. But sometimes mixing things up and going, you know what? I'm not using it for its intended purpose.
Oh.
Doing something different than the original person expected.
Yeah.
Wait,
But you know
like
what? It's actually better.
That's a dime.
That's good.
He's dropped a
Bro,
dime.
When you gave me 10 seconds, I looked behind you at that record behind you.
All right. Give me another one.
How does it apply to gooning, though?
Give me another one.
Oh, no, I can't do it.
Now you give me one more.
Oh, no, I can't. No, I'm going to sit on that one.
That
He's
was
been working on that for 30 minutes.
That was massive, man. You got to be
No, that's one
nominated.
that was straight off the...
Yeah.
That was-
Respect. Seriously,
Artist of the
respect.
year, man.
AB, I see you cooking a little gem.
Constantly cooking them up.
Yeah, give us another one.
There's not always a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, but rainbow's still sick.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
The ending. But the rainbow's still sick.
Because everyone says the first bit, but no one appreciates the fact that you still
Yeah,
got the
It's
rainbow.
the journey that.
Who cares if you don't have the
gets
pot?
it.
And there might not even be a
the way
little
you say
fucking little
things, it's like
leprechaun
you're
at the
constantly
bottom.
at a skate park, you know what I mean? Oh, it's sick.
What? Just because I can fucking trade flip doesn't mean you need to do all this. You know?
All right, Chip, you only gave us one dime.
Me too.
Yeah.
Three, no.
Shit, bro.
Fuck. I don't know.
You only dropped one dime. That's not like you, bro.
I've got one.
Oh, Stan's go.
This isn't actually mine. This is Ian upstairs in the office. But he told me that the other day, and it got me thinking.
That's just calls his conscious.
It was a free lunch.
It's just what you call your conscious. It's not me. I get it all. Ian upstairs in the office. He sorted this one out.
Go on.
So he said to me, a free lunch is never free. And it was like,
All right.
even though someone is trying to be nice, there's always an ulterior motive. So
I like
in,
that
in
one.
business, where if you're trying to take someone for free lunch, there's
Also,
always
You pay with your attention, maybe.
Yeah.
and you're trying to get something out of them.
Crazy,
being
crazy
nice.
aura today, you Stan.
I like it, bro. I like it.
I've got a few more films.
Yeah, oh, mate, you seem to have a bit of a library.
Yeah, I've got you've taken a Jew to the mosque. Don't worry about it. So for other people, what you've done for them, it may have been the right move, but you've taken a Jew to the mosque.
Okay. So you don't get it right every time?
It just doesn't work out for that person.
That might be worse than Saka.
Yeah.
No, I hear that one.
yep.
I like that. I like
I like that one a lot.
No, don't worry about it, man.
You got another one in there?
Mosque. Oh, sure, I can cook up some more if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, just a little dime.
You've gone to a gyno with a toothache.
Say that again?
You've gone to a gyno with a toothache.
I've got
Big.
Well, I've got guy now.
Like, well, what are you doing, man? Why have you gone to the gynecologist with a toothache? That makes no sense.
Okay. So how does it? So that's like, if you've got a problem, make sure you speak to the right people about it.
Could be, or just like, what are you playing at, man? Like, why did you expect something to come from that situation? You've gone to the gyno with a toothache.
Yeah,
That's silly.
I like that. Yeah, you've been silly here.
No, not you haven't, but the guy has. Which reminds me
Yeah.
of my next one. If the pussy stink, take a drink.
Of what?
So how does that apply to like a bigger?
It's like,
concept?
obviously, you just need to take a step back a moment, have a little sip, and evaluate the situation.
Damn.
What? Like, can that be about any situation? Like any bad
Be
situation?
anything, bro. Anything.
Seems weirdly specific, actually.
Are you drinking the pussy? as
Sabina
well?
Door.
You know, all TikTok comments now are like Sabina Dole.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of popping off.
Yeah.
It's going on.
His missus like ChatGPT.
Sabina Door meme is still massive.
You go down on
I got one. I was
Sabina
looking at
Door
the
giveaway.
Xbox.
Whatever.
Sometimes the USB stick requires two 180s.
Yeah, we're done with this.
Yeah, we'll wrap up the saying.
Bro's dropping 360s before he puts it.
Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can be doing everything right. It's not your fault. No one knows why it doesn't work. Sometimes you can change things and go, you know what? I'm going to change it back. I'm doing exactly what I was originally doing, but for whatever reason it works this time. Sometimes.
How was your
gotta
trip
go
to
back
Budapest?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
How was the trip to Budapest? I saw you guys went.
Actually epic.
How good is Budapest? Me and Chip went as well.
Yeah.
It was genuinely epic. I'll let George explain.
Yeah, I'll explain. So basically, we didn't go to Budapest. I went to
Oh
Prague.
yeah, I went to Prague. Were you gaslighting me?
I thought it was Budapest.
Just to see if
Wait, did you go to Prague as well? Or was
Nah,
it?
we
No, I went to Budapest. Yeah.
Budapest is a great place. Yeah.
How do you know you went to Prague?
I've been to Budapest as well.
All right, you
it's
dropped
not
that on you.
competition.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Drop
Not
the
that deep,
salt,
bro.
man.
Sorry, bro. Can't believe I've done this.
So wait, what did you get up to in Prague?
We got up to all sorts. We went to a like medieval tavern sort of thing. What else did we do? We did all sorts. We went on like a World War II tour. It was actually quite good.
Really good. There's a Cillian Murphy movie about it.
How do you got
Anthropoid.
the war of
Called
something that was 100 years ago?
Bro,
80 years ago.
it's about
Trying to get involved.
the Czechs. They basically killed the guy that was going to be the next Hitler. And it was just like a couple of rebels, like just caught him on a bridge.
Caught him early.
Bomb. The guy, there was a guy supposed to kill him with a gun. The gun jams. A bomb goes off. Bit of shrapnel hits this guy who's, again, going to be the next Hitler. Like, everyone's like, he's got all this.
You make it sound like fucking Lamine Yamal, bro.
Yeah, this is
the way he's like, this is the next Messi, bro. Trust me, like, this guy's a real fucking deal.
There's a
Dictators.
little bit of shrapnel. So the gun jams, that guy doesn't kill him. The bomb goes off, goes through a bit of horsehair in his chair and lands in his back. He gets injured, but he goes to hospital. He's like recovering fine. But the Germans didn't have access to penicillin because obviously they were fighting the West. Americans didn't give it to them. I'm pretty sure that was true, right?
Something like that, yeah.
And then so some people think that the horsehair in the chair
Yeah.
gave him like a little bit of an infection. And that's literally how they
How he
ended up
died.
killing this next guy. And so the Nazis obviously just descend upon this town, and these like really like sick paratrooper trained soldiers are like held up in this church, like fighting off the Nazis until they literally run out of ammo and they have like a couple bullets left. and they just go like, we literally can't hold them any longer. Like put the gun to their head, and you can see on the wall the like bullet marks where they killed themselves.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a crazy story,
bro.
They were digging out as well. Apparently there was like, if they had like 2 extra more hours, they would have been able to dig out the hotel to get into like this tunnel that they were trying to get to. Did I say hotel or church?
Church, yeah.
Church. And they were digging through this thing, and then Nazis got there 2 hours too early.
Yeah, genuinely just
They
like
just fucking kill themselves.
an epic story.
There's bullet holes all over the place.
Yeah.
There's like a little window where they just every now and then just shoot.
So you went to the place where all this shit went down?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty fucking
and
mad.
literally, like,
I love shit
seeing
like
the
that.
bullet holes in the walls, like the.
Did you say there was a movie about this? Because this sounds like a good movie to watch.
Cillian Murphy. Apparently,
Yeah.
the story's insane, but it's just barely ever spoken about.
Is Cillian Murphy the new Hitler?
What's it called? Anthro what?
Anthropoids.
Why is that? Why is that for?
I mean, it
is
might
he
just be a
playing him?
terrible movie. What are the ratings? 7.3 out of 10.
I don't actually think he's on that.
70%
7.3
Rotten Tomatoes. That's all right.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Cillian Murphy will be a
apparently
decent
they
watch.
just didn't accurately show how it was because
Did the
they
whole
said
sexy
like
Hitler thing.
loads of people were getting shot outside this church when it was actually just like a big standoff of like people shooting bullets and shit, but no one actually
Right.
getting hit.
Yeah, yeah, it's dramatized, but like sick story.
So after that, you just got on the piss.
But the whole
Did they actually get on the bus?
no, kind of
Really?
point
Was it wholesome?
it
A
was
wholesome
supposed to
trip?
be like a not getting battered. Like it's about making the most of the culture in the places you go.
That's pretty cute.
I actually fully rate that.
And we went to a church and listened to like a classical music concert between a singer and a pianist and an organist.
What the
It was-
fuck?
Did you see my brother? He ran the Prague Marathon.
No, why would anyone watch that?
Would you have a brother?
I've seen him. Me?
Yeah. What did he run the marathon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone even if anyone cares?
Run a marathon.
Yo, I did that.
Yeah, he did it in like 3:30.
Yes,
There.
it
Speaking of marathons, I want to
Speaking
give a
of
huge
marathons.
shout out to Runner.
Oh, yeah.
What was
Oh, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
was his name PB?
Hey,
Yeah, well, that was Chip's PB,
Yeah.
PB on the marathon. We want to give a big shout out to Runner,
Yeah, I get it.
who got both of us on for a marathon. I hope that one day maybe Runner could sort one of you guys out with a marathon space at some point. That would be quite cool to do.
anyone fancy New York?
Yeah, you were trying to get me on that last night.
Yeah, we're trying to get everyone on.
It would
the
be a
New
cool
York
marathon to do.
thing. Cool, man. The
He
Sydney
did
one would be cool to do as well if that was ever an opportunity. That would be
I'll
fun.
just send it with no training.
I'd probably say no trainers then.
Okay, here's one. Here's one. Me and Chip will both give you $2,000 each if you could run a marathon, no training, but you can't stop to walk at any point. You have to run it. You can run it at whatever pace you want. Whatever pace you want.
Oh, just him.
Just him. I know you
You
can do it.
Yeah, no deal. I'll just stick to just walking about.
All right.
I'll just stop. I just won't leg it.
All right. Yeah, you're out of touch now. Things have changed a bit. I get it.
How do
We
you
get it.
start running? Like, as in not in terms of like
You-
how do we get
your legs rotate
like,
quicker?
No, like how do you go
as a
from
child?
It's
the
awkward,
point of
isn't it?
like walking to then go, oh, now I'm running.
Yeah, that's what I found so awkward. I was like, all right, it's time to start running. I'm like, I'm going to nowhere.
I feel like I can't do
I'm
it
not in a
around
rush
people.
either.
If I do it around people, it's weird.
Yeah.
Why?
They're just like you're just starting.
Yeah, why is he in a rush?
Yeah. when you
Oh,
go-
what? Oh, you mean the actual moment?
Yeah, the moment
you
of
just
like,
start running.
where you're like,
Yeah.
right now I'm running. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a weird.
Yeah,
one.
it is weird.
It's not like
I
running now,
I
go.
actually go to a back alley to start my runs because I'm a bit nervous about starting it. In
you
front
come out of
everyone
back alley's pants in.
else. Yeah.
Boys, this is insane.
What?
What do you mean this is weird? Of course, you just start and you just.
Nah. I know
I was
what
just
it was.
begging it a little bit.
Oh my
there.
god! When we were in Prague, there was this this guy that was there that just come down the lift
Yeah.
and out of the lift started running, ran through the lobby, and then just out the door.
He thinks he's in an edit. It opens up.
It was so strange. I was like, that's too soon to start running.
Yeah, that's giving
Yeah.
terrorist.
What?
Nah, I hear that.
Lift opens, guys start sprinting out.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
he-
I think there's a sticky
You not
bomb
watch
in
the
there.
movie Speed?
Yeah.
No one's deep in that lore though.
Well, he bombs a bus. But anyway,
Oh, spoiler.
Oh, fuck.
But I've got a question here that was super, super important. If you could go back in time and make one actually got an hour to do what you need to do, what would you do? You can go back to any point in time. And don't tell me, oh, I'd buy Bitcoin shit. Like, no, you could change the course of.
Is it more like personal? Like something in your life? you want to
Nah,
do?
nah.
Or just in general?
Whatever you want to do, man. If you
Yeah,
want to
like,
avoid
what
the
would
fact
you
that
value
wars and everything have
going
gone
back?
down. Just
Like, I'm not doing any of that.
oh no.
Someone else go.
Is there a way that we could go back and like send them down the wrong like tech path?
I've spoken about this, yeah. So instead of like doing electricity, we discover like sound and
Or
how
we
to
just
harness
do-
the power
we
of
just do something
sound.
Just blow their tiny minds.
Nah,
Get a
but
big
that's
face
not
in
what
the
my
sky.
question is.
All right.
My question is, you have an
I got nothing
opportunity to change the course of how humanity goes. And so it could
Change
I
the fuck
get it.
out of it.
no, because what the fuck are they going to do? They're going to be like, whoa, that was
Start a
nuts.
whole new
And then they
religion.
run out of battery and they go, right, well.
No, they didn't know what a battery is.
No, they'll
I'd
go-
just start a whole religion. Then
They'll
the
go,
face in the sky.
I was thinking
Jar
a very
Jar.
similar thing.
Yeah.
Go back, blow their minds with something, and
their
start
back
a religion.
Yes.
Go back, blow the Neanderthal
Yeah, you could
back
start
out.
religion
No,
really easily,
yeah.
couldn't you?
Yeah, that caveman poem.
So
Hey,
in my
woman.
head, it was like, oh, you know, I would stop the 9/11 hijacking, or I would like.
Why? You do,
life's
out of
pretty good
everything
now,
you
so
could
I
do.
might not change
saying that
anything.
it's not right to not do that, but like that's not gonna. You could say that about anything, like stop World War II.
Like, I just think the world would be absolutely mental if that never happened.
No, because it was mental because it happened.
No, like
Right.
we would still be able to go onto planes, like, just like stroll onto
Oh, I
them.
get what
But
you're
it would
saying.
only be a matter of
Get what
time
you're
until
saying.
one of them happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, the security.
Do you? Oh, so you think if it didn't happen, then it was gonna
Yeah,
happen?
not
would make-
necessarily the Twin Towers, but like something with a plane would happen. It was too easy.
Go back and
what
give
if
them a
you-
fucking give them.
What if you
create
went back
three
and
dots or
did
something,
something
fuck
that
'em up.
then triggered them to make security better so that 9/11 didn't happen?
Oh, but then you're
Yeah.
kind of sacrificing yourself for
But then
it.
if you didn't do something as bad, it just triggered them to go, oh, we need to sort the security
Yeah.
out.
Mm.
It's a
Just
bit
go
shit.
hot box
Oh,
and
man.
cockpit
Or
with
if you
it.
just went up and just went, oh, by the way, look, this is how easy it is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have just brought this through.
Yeah, be like, by the way, I've got a rifle in my bag. I'm not going to do anything with it, but
Just as a heads up.
you man are slacking.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd let you go.
What if, you know, nowadays nobody can have a little moustache that goes like that.
Yeah.
What if you went back, shaved his off, and then everybody has to have a little moustache because anybody who's not got a moustache, suddenly
Look
they're
for
doing they're imitating.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's smart.
I've
yeah,
just
I
opened
like
up a whole
What's
bracket of
something
facial hair.
that humanity could have done with earlier that would make them now, if it all happened, they'd be like 300 years ahead.
that.
Like if we gave them something. Well, that's,
Oh, if you gave-
I was gonna send
it's
them back.
Bluetooth speakers,
Oh, yeah.
Bluetooth speaker
Oh,
would
Chili
go
sensations.
crazy.
if you
That
lift
can
up
be
the
real-
vibe, they're gonna start working
White
harder.
Monster.
100%.
Honestly, we should have given the
They're doing
Egyptians
They're
White
doing the
Monster.
pyramids and they fucking got Freebird banging. Oh yeah, you know that
yeah.
shit's getting done rapid.
Yeah.
If you gave the Egyptians like a JCB, imagine what they could have got done.
Oh, fuck.
Well, no. Well, this is the whole
Yeah, but they're
point.
using space shit.
Yeah, it was fucking aliens, bro.
Arthur, I know you did a fucking episode on pyramids. A JCB would not help them one bit.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah,
'Cause it was
we
vibration
can't even do
technology.
it now.
Nah, yeah.
We can't even do it now. And we got loads of JCBs. So that was a fucking terrible shout.
Nah, we can build the pyramids now, bro. Look at that one in Vegas.
Give them Bet365 back there.
Yeah.
That's
See
a
what
good
happens.
shout.
Still counts.
I like that.
Cookie clicker.
What?
What's cookie clicker?
What if you went back to
Goated
when the
game.
pyramids were built and and took all the notes down of what they were doing, and then when you brought it back, can you bring it back or?
Nah,
they
you're
can
just
throw it
going
back, yeah.
back.
Like, what if you documented it somewhere
And how
then
it was
we
done,
found
yeah.
it, and then it's like, oh, we now know how to build all these things.
That's Arthur type shit.
Or it could you could sink what's he called? Columbus boat.
Oh, that's not a bad shout.
Sack off
history
America.
goes crazy. Arthur's
And then
squirming here.
England's
Come on,
just strong.
dial in. What would you do?
Stronger.
I think you're the guy. This is the reason why I asked the question, because I want you to be involved in the
Yeah,
conversation.
I think I'm going back to ancient Greece
Okay.
and I'm telling them something that no human at the time could possibly know. I'm going, oh, by the way, like we've got DNA, explain briefly DNA, and I'll be like, and the universe was created like 13.8 billion years ago in a Big Bang, and everyone would be like, oh, whatever. And you could lay out like the like best way for society to be run, almost like a secular humanist manifesto. Like,
So you're gonna be like God.
Would they listen to you though?
Yeah. Well, this is.
I think
There's probably people who are spitting stuff like that.
if at the time you blow their mind,
But you wouldn't be able to prove it though,
Yeah, how could you prove it?
Other's minds.
Yeah.
because you'd just be a
blowing each
crazy guy that's rocked up, and they've gone right. Well, what do you mean by DNA? Show it then, and you're there like, well, it's kind of just like there.
Yeah, that is so baffling. They're even trying to explain. They're just be like, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but if you had about
Yeah,
my mate
you know what
Pythagoras,
you could
he loves
do?
fucking triangles.
You could go back, do some kind of experiments that you know about that they have no idea about, gain their trust, and then be like, just so you know, this Jesus shit is waffle.
But we don't know that.
this
No,
is
but
why I'm
if
saying
he can convince them by doing stuff that they haven't quite figured out yet, inventing a couple things that they're like, wait, this guy has some tapped knowledge.
This is
And
why
he's
I'm
like,
saying ancient
yeah.
Greece, 300, 400 years before Jesus. So you don't even need to go this is your current belief. You've got to abandon it. You can kind of go hear me out. I'm an actual prophet. I'm sure.
Hear me out. You're gonna hit him with a hear me out.
I'm gonna be like, hear me out. I'm gonna be like, this is stuff only I can know if I had divine like divine knowledge.
I think you'd have to go with a plan of like recent events that happen in like in their lifetime, so they're like, oh, we actually believe this
Yeah,
guy now. It's
maybe.
actually happening.
Yeah.
What's that massive library that burnt down?
that's what
Library of Alexandria.
Stopping that would be pretty cool.
Just
Yeah.
give them like a USB with a PowerPoint on it.
Yeah, just
Yeah, how the fuck? Well, how are they gonna play that?
If I got, can I have my
What they
phone?
plug it into?
Laptop?
Like
Laptop,
fucking
maybe?
what? A little
Yeah,
clay.
you can bring your
MacBook?
phone.
Can I show them my phone?
TikTok.
Because I just get ChatGPT. I'm like, just say this back to me.
Show them Simon
And just have
Core.
it
You
say.
just show them your wallpaper and you'd be like, oh, it's you.
Oh my god, it literally is. Where's my phone? I don't know.
See, look, you.
Never mind.
Yeah, do we get to take our phone
What
with
was
us?
it?
Because that changes everything.
He's got like loads of.
Yeah, I don't think you could take your phone with you. I think you just got to go back and you've got to.
What kind of-
I like the
what kind of
idea of
board
not.
nugget?
I like the idea of not being able to of stopping the library from.
Yeah,
because
I like
that
that.
was like bare knowledge, just zapped in it.
Imagine it wasn't. Imagine it was all just
I also
like
like the
ancient
idea
porn.
of like just getting them all on hackers.
You never know.
It could be just a bunch of Asian porn. To be fair,
Asian or ancient.
ancient.
Yeah, just double checking, bro.
Yeah. Or it could have been.
Yeah, I'll
It
get
could have
involved
been.
in either. Fuck it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Or just introduce battle royales a bit earlier. Imagine that, like going through school.
Yeah, that's true.
Just light and coming home from school.
Nah,
a
I
bit
do
more.
rate that.
I
I wait
wasn't.
for Modern Warfare 2 to drop so we didn't miss out on that. So nothing changes
Imagine
from there.
Modern Warfare 2 battle royale.
And then you introduce Battle Royale.
Fucking Fortnite, you got Colossus of Rhodes with a chest on his head, dropping in.
What?
Who the fuck is Colossus of Rhodes?
Is that what it's called?
No, don't ask anybody. We're asking you.
Well, it's a big statue in Rhodes that used to like stand. It's like it was like a massive wonder. You know, is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. Is
Thank you, brother.
So why is that dropping?
the statue?
Because I'm just saying, like, just imagine.
Yeah, where's that
you were saying it was a war zone.
I think we were talking about in our lifetimes though. We just wanted like battle royales to be at school. Like we never got battle
Oh,
royales.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about turning Greece into a Fortnite map. So we could place for a chest on top of it.
Sweeney said introduce Battle Royales early. He was talking like 10 years, not,
Yeah, like really
not
early.
2,500.
early.
Oh shit!
I like the battle royale.
Games and stuff.
What game? Wait, you would have been a Fortnite at school.
Yeah. I was like year 10, Fortnite.
Must have been crazy.
Fuck, that must have been class.
Yeah, and then Warzone was like year 12.
Did you have any school scandals? Oh, we've already spoken about that with you on the pod. Actually,
Yeah, it was unloaded, I think.
Yeah.
No, there was like an anonymous Instagram account that started like making horrible posts about like people's families in their year, but turns out it was this girl and like she was saying it about her best mates. So that was pretty. And then she left the school.
Fuck.
So that was sick. Someone, because we all had iPads, someone fucking airplayed like Shrek, his love, Shrek, his life onto the canteen menu. That was a big moment.
That was the time. Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Yeah.
The video.
Yeah, that's class, by the
iPads
way.
Yeah.
in school. Well, everyone just had one.
Yeah, and then like someone got stabbed and the prank stopped.
Fucking hell, sweats, bro.
Yeah, so I mean.
What did you have? Did you have any controversies at your schools?
Some bloke came in I don't know what religion, so I shan't be. It's relevant. He came in full religious dress, walked into the middle of our school, and then at lunchtime as well. So it was just kids everywhere, and then just started taking it all off.
Oh,
it was
shit.
just like fully nude.
What?
And then we were all like, "The fuck?" Because
I mean, you were there. Were you watching this?
I've got told about it. No, I think I might have been a few rows back. I didn't get a good look. But then our rugby teacher, one of the rugby teachers,
and then I rugby tackled him.
no, he rugby tackled him. The
Oh
rugby
yeah,
teacher-
he's been waiting
shit.
for that moment.
Yeah, that's like a cold.
Yeah.
just so he just cocked to the wind, just all over him. Just, and then they eventually like got rid of him, and we just had to go to lessons after lunch.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
We had a bomb scare in primary school. Like I was scootering down to primary school. Everyone was just sat outside. I was like, "What's going on?" Like, "Oh, school's had an email. There's a bomb. Full bomb squad rushing in. Everyone's on the field. Like, fuck." And they're like, "Oh, because we were not old enough to have phones, but my brother had a phone." They're like, "Nah, you can't call your parents. Like, we've got to go through a thing." We were like, "Fuck that! Hop on my brother's
Blow it.
BBM. Like, Mum, come get us." I was just on a trampoline by like 1 p.m. Everyone else is like doing the fucking fetal position on the field. I was just sending flares and shit.
Our school had the water went out one day, so we went in at like 8 a.m. and by 9 a.m. we all left. We were just it was like
You're all parched.
like peak of summer. Oh, we got so thirsty. It was shit.
That's unreal.
We just get to leave school. Imagine that.
What? Just because there was no water, they were just like, yeah,
Like,
sweet, head
they,
on.
they just aren't allowed to like. It wasn't even like no water.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
do you
you can't flush the toilet then. So
Oh, do you remember when it was in school? They would come up with this line that was there, like, "Oh yeah, if the teacher's more than 10 minutes late, you're legally allowed to leave."
And I'd kick off every time I got denied. Did you boys ever get told like you couldn't go to the toilet, and then one day you were like, "No, I'm going." And you're actually like shaking on the way out, like, "Nah, miss," like borderline crying. You come back in and everyone fucking applauds you, fucking takes a knee. We stand with you, brother.
I have a really traumatizing thing that happened to me. It's similar. I was in school one day and I was too young to really realise that when you're being sick, you're just allowed to go home. So I keep going to the toilet, and I must have been like 5 or 6, whatever. I'm going to the toilet, chunning, going back to class, not saying anything. Don't really know why. And at one point, like, I'd just been, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to be sick again." And I go, "Miss, can I go to the toilet?" She goes, "No." And I go, "Oh, fuck, okay, fine." Right stuff, and I can feel it coming. And I just like, sick. I fill my mouth with it, and I stand up. I stand up, and I've just got my mouth full of china. I'm just looking at my teacher. She goes, "Sit back down, Arthur."
Oh
and I
my
went,
God.
"Oh fuck!" She's told me I've got to. Sat back down and just slowly swallowed it all again.
How can you be that much of a pussy?
It's like the teacher said I couldn't go, so I'm not going.
God.
That's it. I'm leaving. No, you're not.
That's crazy, Arthur.
And so I got on the car at the end of the day, and Mum was like, "How's your day?" I was like, "I've had an awful day. I've been being sick all day." And she's
Swallowing
like,
sick
"Oh, of
all
course
day."
you have." And I literally just go, "Bleh," and like chun out the window. And she's like, "What? Why have you been being sick all day?" And you just chilled at school.
Surprisingly not hungry though, because you got a few,
exactly.
few
Well,
meals in
That
that.
reminds me of my infant school teacher. She was quite leng.
Wait, infant school. Wait, what?
You
So,
mean like nursery?
nah, it's
What's
the one
infant
before
school?
I've not heard
primary.
that.
One
So,
before
yeah,
primary.
nursery.
Nursery then.
This is
Sounds like some military shit. Infant.
no, it's called infant school.
Infantry school.
It's called infant
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've not heard it.
Yeah,
infant
it's
school.
like the.
and
it's
then,
like a few
but
years
anyway, she was
before.
quite leng, and I remember like fake crying so I could sit on her knee. That's how I knew I was
Oh, you've been a dog since.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was bad
that
shit.
classic movie
But
where you
that
could
was,
just-
that's like one of my earliest memories, bro. It's core as fuck.
How old were you?
What did you get out of sitting on?
Don't know, what are you at?
Chippo hungry.
I wasn't called Chippo back then, though. But that was when Chippo Crimes was born.
You know, once I was having a day off school, right? And I got on my phone, and my brother was at school, and I was like, "Oh, I might as well do a little prank." I was like, "Hi, it's Mum on Alfie's phone. He's been hit by a car." And turns out my brother was actually mad upset all day, and then I got home, and he's like, "Fuck!" And I was like, "What? Chill out."
Wait, and was your mum all right? Or did you tell your mum you called your brother?
No, I just messaged my brother on the phone, but it turns out he had like a really traumatic day, and I was just like, "Huh." I was
sweet.
Like
watching
you've told him his fucking
just been watching
mum's
Fousey Tube and
found
shit,
out.
so I was getting involved.
The only school thing that I remember we ever had was on the final day, somebody had come in and nicked all the school's trophies and accolades, and then went into school next day. All the cupboards and everything were empty. And then like 2 hours later, there was a big assembly, and the police were like in front of me, like,
It was a castle.
who was
as
it?
well.
It was a castle.
His school. I've been to his school, bro.
It was a
It's
castle.
fucking mad. Yeah, it's like a.
Nah, it's
private-
not mad.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
Compare your school to mine, and you'll.
Nah, but it's not like some sort of like.
Nah, mate. Honestly, mine like looks like fucking. No, I can't say it. I can't even say it.
Yeah.
No, mine was pretty techie actually. I had a good school.
Well, you had
the
a
thing is,
fucking
like,
iPad. I can't
Everyone
believe
having
that.
iPads is mental though, because like honestly, right, you start the lesson and everyone's like trying to lock in, and then you just dun 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 dun, and everyone goes on Clash of Clans immediately,
Oh shit.
just like every time. Yeah, And then-
Really?
yeah, there was golf with friends as well, so you could actually do multiplayer games, and everyone would be like, "Fuck!" and the teacher would just like, it was actually a risky game. It really was.
Yeah.
And they do iPad checks.
So would
randomly
you
and
have
look
your-
through your messages with your boys? Oh, I can't even say this. One of the teachers' kids had like something, and like
Right.
one of the boys.
Oh, what
like,
you mean? Like you weren't? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And one of the boys was like messaging another mate, being like just making fun of the kid, and she
Right.
did an iPad check out of nowhere and was just reading these nasty jokes about a kid. And since then, everyone chilled out a little bit.
Schools like that, you know.
Yeah, it's
Just
so
thinking back to it, like the
Yeah.
amount
I
of
do think
horror
teachers
shit.
are a weird breed, though. I really do. I think a lot of secondary school ones are just mental. Like,
Any pedos?
no,
about?
we had I can't say. his
He's
name.
buzzing. Look at him. Yeah, you got any of them?
Oh, I had a few. So
Oh, did you
I
actually?
didn't know if
Yeah.
anyone else. Yeah, there was
No,
a
we didn't.
DT teacher who he used to either drop a pencil and then like next to a girl, and then he'd go down and have a look.
Fuck
on
off.
No
right.
way.
And
Oh.
then to the boys, he'd just be really abusive. Like he'd just slam hammers on the table and like nearly cut their fingers off with like buzz.
I think that's the best tell for teachers and nons, just like being horrible to the boys. Like they have some weird
But
like
re-
aggression.
but
Like, I
really
wish I
nice
was
to the
as young
girls,
as you.
yeah.
I think the looking up the girls' skirts is probably
The biggest tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually.
We never had that, you know.
No.
I was trying to think. I always feel like there's. See, when you're in school, the teachers must have had loads of drama between the two of them, like between everyone, but you just never knew about it.
Yeah, now you're an adult. You know that
there must have been drama
fucking
between them.
break room or whatever it is. The room they've got must go down there, man.
Yeah. I only really clocked it in sixth form, and you just go like, oh, the way they actually like speak about other teachers, like they definitely hate each other. Like there's so much of the same stuff. Like you ever get like told off or something for something really stupid, and then the other teacher's like, honestly, don't even worry about that teacher.
Yeah.
They're just a bit weird.
Yeah, there must be so much little interbeef.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think like the second you like get into sixth form, you realize like how weird some teachers are. Like how angry they get at a child is just how rattled is mental.
Did you get to the stage where the teachers were like felt comfortable just like swearing in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good
Cold
when
moment.
You unlocked that was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got a digital media teacher. Is like I used to be in the police, and I'd find like I'd find rotting dead bodies just with like maggots in their skull and shit. I'd be like, all right, but what about digital media?
Yeah, well,
I'd start an advertising firm. Not see my LinkedIn, bro.
Oh, speaking of rotting dead bodies, really quickly, on the way here, so I cycled here, I cycled up the river. A guy was like, his boat was sinking, and
Fuck. You should have brought this up earlier.
I took a photo because I was like, honestly, I don't know if people would believe.
Oh, look, he's sinking. He's sinking. He can't get enough water out of his boat.
You're thinking about
Oh, he could do with a helping hand.
Give us a wave.
Can't
I
about that,
remember my
mate.
first boat.
And he.
No, keep it going.
No, it's not the boat.
Sorry, go again.
And obviously, because he's like in amongst the, like, the floor of the river and stuff, he's pulled out this suitcase that's gone like green and rank, and it's like fully zipped up in one of these like riverside walks, literally just down.
That's got a body.
Just
in it.
down the road, and he had like left it, and like he was quite far away from it, and I was like, my
You gotta
curiosity was overwhelming to open it, but I was like, I don't want to get my fingers on it because if I was like fingerprints and there's like a dead person in it, I'd be late to the podcast.
Yeah, good point. So now he's drowning. Yeah, you've called him a fucking murderer.
he's got the
not
suitcase with him.
I think he's pulled up someone. I think someone else has chucked the suitcase in a long time ago because it looks like mossy and moldy and like completely like unzipped, but like full.
Either
with
that or
something.
loads of drugs.
Maybe.
But is not any bag you throw underwater going to get mossy and mouldy?
But is it like?
But why is there a full suitcase?
Like a full suitcase
of
like a
anything?
modern suitcase that
True, some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
How do you know what's full to the brim? If
Maybe
you
Bro,
you
couldn't
could
find
tell
the
it was
original
like
order.
bulging, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like the David Beckham pic.
Yeah.
You're
fine,
just
yeah.
like that.
Way less.
That's why I don't fuck with fabric suitcases.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, we
look
can.
at that real quick. Like, doesn't that make
you took a picture? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I took a
Oh,
photo.
wow.
Okay, we'll get this up on the pod
Screen, but it's like
for
a
you guys.
modern, nice suitcase. But
You
like,
know what? It's not even a fabric suitcase.
it's gone green, but like
Can I see?
you can tell it's
Yeah, but if it's solid, how do you know it's full?
Yeah, that's hard shell, that pal.
on the side when it's hard shell. They're like sort of like zip bit, like that bit's fabric, so that would be folding in on itself a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Anyone who's got a hard shell suitcase, know what I mean?
Okay,
More
wait.
of a backpack sort of guy.
Oh, show suitcase gang.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll wrap it up on this final thing. I think this might be a nice way to end the pod. Hold on. It says, Chip has officially entered my dream blunt rotation. This was put on the Fellas Podcast Reddit.
Crazy.
Just seen
one of them.
So wait, so you've made it onto the dream blunt rotation. We've got Josh Larkin, post-marathon era.
Nice.
Razum Dar, Elder Scrolls character. Mike Malak, pre-rehabilitation.
Can't miss one relapse in the rotation.
Fuck's sake.
The Arbiter, Halo 3.
That's such a shout.
Yeah, it's a great shout,
Great
isn't it?
shout.
Timothy Chalamet, the Dune guy.
He's just pretty chill.
And then they've got honorable mentions.
7-year-old
Pre-pubescent Deji, 7 years old. John F. Kennedy, 35th president.
The 35th president.
Miyamoto, ancient samurai warrior. King Charles, but he's wearing a tracksuit and calls everyone bruv. Right, Jim, you keep reading these.
My mate's dad is way too chill for a man with 3 boys. Any GTA pedestrian has said, damn, you fine, baby. Alex from Glassdoor 2019.
Fucking hell. Wait, was it only 2019? I feel like it was way longer
Did you
than
get a
that.
Boohoo Man contract off the
He
back
did,
of
but
that?
that
Yeah.
was 6 years ago.
David Attenborough.
Was there rumours of how much that was worth? Like how much you made from it?
Dunno.
10 grand, maybe.
Yeah, wouldn't have been much. That was a crazy time, you know.
It was. I remember that going off. I was so jealous. I loved it.
What did you always think that? Oh, that could have been me.
Yeah. And then I went to Leeds Fest and he was there and I was like, fuck, where's my PSG top?
You do kind of give off Alex from Glasgow vibe.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, a little bit.
I'll get involved.
Yeah.
Who else we got on here? That
We got David Attenborough and he narrates the session real time. Michael Cera, he just shows up and won't leave. Chicken Joe
Chicken Joe's bang.
and any Christian priest.
I don't know about that one. Oh, is it? Which one's the ones that are
the priest. Oh,
fiddling?
yeah, it's just a bad subset of them.
I think it's all of them.
Yeah, but a few of them got a little Monty side hustle going on.
If you were to have a dream, obviously the saying is a nightmare blunt rotation, but if you were to have a dream rotation, who's sitting on that?
Oh, I think Theo Von.
Yeah.
I think Joe Rogan.
Oh, well, you are really doubling down on this one.
And then I think
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, let's just go full right
No. You can't say Joe Rogan, Andrew. No, I'm actually going to kick off. You know, I love Joe Rogan so much. And then
Feels like it's fun.
and then fucking who else is chill? I actually had this in mind as well, but what are you guys going for?
Oh, I'll go for 100 men and a gorilla.
Yeah.
Me just on the side, just watching shit unfold.
I like that.
I'd have my
Bob Lazar,
Oh, that's a good one. Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, what Prime Manchester City, Kyle Walker.
I've heard he's a twat.
You've heard or you think?
No, I've heard.
Ooh.
Valuable source.
Well, he does shag about, to be fair, but you never want to take the press's word.
That's just
for it.
guys being guys, you know. It's just in us. We're going to shug about if we're going to shug about.
Oh, yeah, has anyone watched the movie Sinners?
Yeah.
No, I've heard it's really good.
Oh, go watch
I
it. I don't know why that popped into my
You
head.
don't really watch movies though.
But yes, I do. Just because I don't go to the cinema to watch a fucking Minecraft film. I mean, I'll still hop on Netflix and put on a little film.
Nothing wrong with fucking Chicken Jockey and IMAX, pal.
I just don't like.
Has anyone got? Wait, have you gone to see the Minecraft movie?
No, when are we going again?
Are you gonna go see it? Yeah.
Yeah,
for
we're
sure.
trying to book one of the new meme showings.
What?
Oh, is that when everyone's just shouting chicken
Yeah.
jockey?
The-
Wait,
do-
they've
I'll be
made
the YouTube
specific showing.
Designated showings for it now.
That'd be shit.
It's got a special name for it.
So it's just brain rot showings.
No, it's more than that, man. Don't fucking dumb it down.
We could double up on
Show some fucking respect, pal.
Yeah.
Could double up on the Star Wars night because the new Star Wars movie's out.
Oh yes, we will be going to watch Revenge of the Sith re-release,
Saw it the
20th
other
anniversary.
day. Oh,
You saw it in cinema?
So just
In the cinema?
Oh yeah.
Fair play, Stanley. I actually
Best
rate you,
film
you
of
know.
all time, Jen.
Wait, is it out now? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like it's a re-release.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a re-release.
Yeah, it's a 20-year-old movie.
Oh.
It's the
So
biggest.
what are we doing getting
it's
high?
It's the biggest cinema
So
re-release ever.
Who? What is this?
Star Wars: Revenge of the
Nah,
Sith.
never seen Star
Interstellar would
Wars.
be bigger than that.
I think this is done. I think this is done in Interstellar.
I've only seen Family Guy Star Wars. I've never seen the real one.
Only seen the
What the
Family
fuck?
Guys.
So I know the story roughly, but it's like Stewie and shit, so it's not the same. But I just don't like going to the cinema. I think it's dead.
Were you
What,
were you
really?
around on YouTube
Fair-
for
fair
Star
enough.
Wars? One of the OG like original YouTube
No,
big videos.
no, I don't
You guys
think
remember
so.
that?
No.
You never watched Star Wars? You'd love it. Oh, I wanted one of you to know. Now this is
Now we're just stood there looking at you going,
No,
no.
bro, we don't know about this.
like
All right.
Star Wars, but
Give me one thing that you actually think's underrated doing by yourself. For example, going to the cinema. I went to the cinema recently, back-to-back days, went both by myself,
Yeah.
and I had an amazing time.
Thing is, if I did that, I'd walk in and everyone would go, "Your family," and I'd be like, "Oh, hey, this is too much." Stick with your chicken jockey shit. By yourself.
Like, what is something that most people insist that you have to do as like a group of people, but actually low key, if you do it by yourself, it's fucking
Like, oh
class.
fuck. Don't think I'm weird or anything, but soggy biscuit.
That was just an obvious play. That we were trying to. We
So
were trying
obvious that no one else said it.
I think tennis. It's a lot of running about after the ball. Like, once you get used to it.
Smacking the ball, running back around,
Every
smacking
serve.
it again.
Fucking hell. No, it's not tennis.
Golf.
I don't really like doing.
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
but-
just
I'm trying
any
to think.
team sport,
Have
really.
you done a solo golf? Like gone out and just gone.
That is
18 holes?
highly underrated. I haven't done it in ages,
You like
but
it?
it's sick. Yeah, 4 hours of just
Therapeutic, yeah.
yeah. Highly
Don't know,
underrated.
it's a bit of a rogue shout here. A full IKEA trip. Ooh. What
Ooh, on your ones,
could
yeah.
that, like, you know what I mean? Just going around like no fucking misses nagging in your ear.
I tell you what, the zoo. Because I went round
Love you,
Flamingo.
Serena.
I
Yeah.
went round
apologise.
Flamingo Land Zoo by myself, off an edible. And I was just looking at lions.
You probably weren't on your own,
hell.
bro. You had fucking.
No, I was with the voices. So
Last time I had Morgan Freeman just chilling on a poker table in front of me.
he could be in dream
So LSD
rotation
number.
actually.
Yeah, he would
Just
be.
soothes me.
Yeah.
Just chat to me,
Denzel
just
Washington
chat to me.
as well. He's got to be
Yeah,
in there.
Denzel Washington can be in there.
What have you got for us, George? What's one thing that you think should be normalized doing by yourself?
I don't know, like a Call of Duty voice chat lobby. Just jump in, just
Or what, solo lobbying and just getting...
go solo
Yeah.
and just
Your mum's just
try to see who
you.
gets back.
I like that. You know what's crazy is actually back in the day, obviously you would have you and all your boys versus usually it was just one bloke by himself.
Oh my
Like
god.
that's actually insane
You just
thinking back.
reminded me of something, man. When I first started going on to party chat back in the day, or like game chat on Xbox, it was Need for Speed Carbon, yeah. This guy was copying everything I was fucking saying.
That was really
Fucking winding me up. And then my granddad sat
echo
behind
in
me.
the
I'm like, my granddad's, and I'm like, he won't stop. And then the other guy will go, he won't stop. and it wasn't that. It was just an echo on the mic.
No.
George just made that joke.
I literally made a joke.
Did you?
Oh, it was just an echo on the mic, and then you actually.
No, that's what I'm telling you about.
Oh,
That must be what reminded me.
Locked in, bro. That's actually scary.
And you started telling
Oh,
the story
sorry,
and then he
you
said
guessed it.
I
Yeah,
made-
no, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's crazy.
That's what it was. And
fair-
it's because, I like, you know, when you
To be fair,
don't
though.
really hear yourself, you sound different. I thought this guy sounded like a squeaker.
To be fair, they were-
Squeak.
A squeaker.
no, when I was on game chat, people used to say I just sounded like a prepubescent Morgs.
Really?
Kind of look.
You look a bit like
You
Morgan.
kind of have a bit of a Morgs
some
aura
respect on
about
my
you.
name.
You sound like Morgs as well.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Really?
What does he say?
Yeah,
quote,
just
yeah.
like.
Bit
Oh,
husky.
I know that the beans and burgers, but that's not him. That's
Jill.
That's not Jill. That's what's his name?
So guys.
His dad, Martin.
Martin.
Yeah, Martin. That's Martin.
Martin,
It's beans
what a
and
guy Martin
burgers.
was.
Yeah.
Martin was a G.
He was iconic, man.
Actually, Moggs is a really nice guy. I don't know if you guys have
He's
Tall as
actually a
fuck.
lovely guy.
Really nice guy. I just want to
He's
say a little
so
shout out to
tall.
him.
Yeah.
I pushed him in a swimming pool once.
Also, isn't he like top 1,000 in the world FPL?
Yeah, he is
misses
fucking
his
sick at
He's a
it.
bit of a sweat. He loves it. He loves it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the pod right here because we got onto Moxie. I can see his legs are starting to cramp up because he's
Yeah, it's got
squeezed
no
up in the
space.
middle
That was
there.
a good pod, you know. I enjoyed
Realised
that.
I'm not.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. Of course, if you haven't already, to make sure you hit subscribe, give us a rating on Spotify
yeah,
because we could really do with some 5-star
Go buy
ratings.
some 165. I need the money.
Yeah, please, we're fucking down horrendous. We'll see you guys later.
Blue hoodie
also
now
really
out.
nice as well,
Blue
isn't
hoodie
it?
now out.
See you guys later. Bye bye.